1.
Well,
Hello.
okay. Hello.
Hello, everybody. I'm unmuting desktop audio in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Wait, actually, they should have been able to hear you already, because I'm actually using a different thing. Anyway, for those who are early in the stream... Oh, there's an ad, isn't there?
I think there is, yeah.
Oh god, wait. I really want to show this thing off. I'm super excited. I can't breathe. That's just because of the mask, though.
Stream is starting. Hello.
Oh, is that over?
Yeah, it's over. Nope, never mind. A new ad just started.
Seriously? It says 20 seconds left.
I don't know what's up with mine. Okay, it's over. I think.
It says 10 seconds left on mine.
No.
I thought that said hinted and I was confused.
Ah. Confusion.
Also, you are on stream, just a reminder. Like, voice included. Wait, is Stargazer gonna be playing some NPCs?
No.
Oh.
Unless she wants to.
I don't even know what's happening. I'm just here doing some stuff at Sarah's house because of the fact that my house is
Leaking.
Sorry, my bad.
I just gave her the longest.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I mean, it's been done before.
It has.
Multiple times.
I think I had old dungeon master, and she would just say it on stream for like the first 2 games.
I apologize.
But I think she forgot, so.
Okay, ad is over.
When are we lighting the empire?
For.
I don't know.
Okay, wait, guys. For the thing I was talking about, the thing that I really want to show off. Look at this. This shirt. I forgot the camera's tilted up. Give me a sec. Okay, there we go. Wait, still tilted up too high. Boom. Look at this shirt. Custom shirt. I just made it.
Oh
It's
my
Bro
god,
Rog.
you got a Bro Rog shirt?
Yep.
Oh my god! You have a Bro Rog shirt! That's amazing!
I'm confused, but okay.
Also, I can't
His
get out of
character
here. I
Barog,
gotta
made a shirt.
crawl down. I have to crawl underneath to get out. I'm trapped. Anyways, I just made this. I actually ironed it behind this wall. I think it's pretty nice. I was planning on doing everyone, but then Kel kind of looked weird, so I just did. Okay, I can't just do those 3 because then there would just be a chunk missing. So I'll just do Brorog. And then on maybe I'll add like the whole party to the back
Okay.
or something. Gotta see. Also, can I roll in-person dice for this? Oh, I hit my follower goal.
I don't know. I don't like it though.
I hit my follower goal of 110 yesterday. What did you say?
Brain?
Hit the follower goal.
I don't. Maybe I should. I can't. Never mind.
Okay, looks like Nyx is running a one-shot as well. Okay. Still waiting on Ant, but while we wait, I don't know what, because I was gonna say we can't really give a rundown of what's happening.
No, not really.
Hmm.
Okay, I don't think we're gonna roll dice with friends.
We don't need it. Also, can I show the tabletop or no? Not yet. Can I show the cat? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Now we can, yes.
Okay, what's up?
Can I show the tabletop or not yet?
Absolutely.
Okay. Window capture, tabletop. So, we are in a forest. That's all I know.
Yeah, and that's all you're gonna know until Ant arrives, which he should be late though. That's what he said he'd be. I have someone here who keeps accidentally getting hurt. I don't think that's a good thing.
No,
Also, look at
it's
this.
not.
I got this carpenter's pencil at my school. Pretty nice. I used a knife to sharpen it.
Oh.
I'm planning on making a video comparing using a carpenter's pencil to draw compared to a regular pencil.
Oh wait, this means I need to un-DM you. I need to make you I need to demote you. You're demoted from Game Master. Suffer. Okay. Okay, don't look at what I'm doing on the map. Just don't.
Okay. Wait, let me reload. So, wait, no, maybe if I reload, it might show something. So I'll just wait. Wait.
Yes.
I kind of noticed something. My claws theoretically do more damage than my maul. So,
That is a ginormous Prorog.
Wait, what? Where? Oh, I see him.
On screen.
But he doesn't have his mask.
Prorog.
For the people who don't know what his mask looks like,
you know, it's basically-
boom!
My bad, guys. My bad.
Here, let me just scoot into the. Okay, there. There, he's placed on the map now, right there in the
How
left
do I
corner.
give you control?
Oh shoot! Ow! Ow! My foot! Ow!
Don't die, please. Who do I give this to? How do I give this man to you?
Don't take that out of context.
Probably not.
Ow!
Rage, how do I give him to you?
I have no idea. Ask Ant. He did that. I think if you just make it public,
Okay, he's made public.
which I can do because I still have DM. You didn't take it away yet.
I did. I think you just need to reload the thing.
Oh, okay. Reload. Okay, it's zoomed in the correct. Okay. Ah,
Oh my
Fishman.
god. That's a giant fish.
Oh, he's
Yes,
bigger
it's
than
bigger
Bro
than
Rock.
This is canon. Okay, there we go. And now over here, do not look over where I go. Okay, over
I
where
have no idea
go, do not go.
where. I'm just on this forest scene.
Okay, these are nice. They're very nice.
You don't even know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm talking about what I'm doing.
Someone messaged me. Let me check what this is. Oh, someone in VC. Oh, Manx messaged me.
Oh, what is he saying?
Okay, I'll do the intro once Ant arrives.
Yeah, I'm just getting everything ready. This is actually quite nice. I don't have to rush. Oh, there we go. I think this guy is...
That's actually really funny.
Ooh. Fully functioning compass.
Yeah. You know what? I want to put clock here.
Ant has arrived.
Oh my god,
Okay.
Ant's here.
Ant,
Now I
Ant,
do
look
have
at
to
stream.
rush.
Look at
Oh,
stream.
no.
You missed it. You missed the reveal. Wait. Let me do the reveal again for Ant. Look at the stream.
Wait, I don't have stream open. Give me a second.
Okay.
One second, guys.
Patience. And assume it's like a display or something.
Like a what?
That's my guess. A Bro Rock cosplay.
Close. Tell me once you're on the stream.
I am on the stream. I see you.
Boom. Bro Rock t-shirt.
Where did you get that? How did
I
you
made
get
it.
that?
I made it.
With what?
Heat transfer paper.
Okay, I was not expecting Prorog t-shirt.
Yep,
Alright.
yep.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Rage, do you still have Dungeon Master?
I shouldn't. Let me check. No, I do not.
Congratulations, Rage.
Okay,
You have
good.
the first instance of, I guess, merch, technically.
Actually, no. This isn't the first. This isn't the first. I
What do you
think
mean this isn't the first?
a year or two ago, before I started streaming. No, maybe more than a year or two ago. Like a while. I think it might have been. Oh, yeah, it was a long time ago. Okay. I had this little character. It was like this drop of blood. It was like this little character that I made for a comic that I never wrote. And I had this shirt with little pocket, and I put the character on that pocket. So technically, that was the first instance of merch.
With heat transfer paper as well, I assume.
Yeah, but that didn't turn out as well as this. This one's pretty clean. Like, there's no cracks or anything that I can see.
I was not expecting Prorog merch.
Yep. And if you can't tell, it says soap on these little things. The
Does
gold
it?
things in the back.
Oh yeah, I see. Beautiful.
Okay, now
Okay.
to what Manx
Are
said.
we ready?
I shall
Yes.
or Kat, you want to give a rundown before we introduce ourselves, or how do you want to do it?
Sure, I'll... Okay, guys, welcome to Dungeons & Dragons. The Hunters Become the Hunted, a one-shot for Rage and Anteater. DM'd by me, Kat. So, Brog, you want to start us off? Show yourself in.
Hello, I am Rage. I play Brorog, this guy. And Brorog is a hobgoblin bugbear barbarian. He, in this image, he's wearing some gray armor, but he's most likely wearing this green armor underneath with like this dark red brownish shirt thing. He has this mask, and then he's having a good time.
Good time.
Wait, what else do I have to say? Is there anything else Minx told me to say? Like, okay, so there's race, class, appearance. Yeah, I covered it all, right? Yeah. Oh, he's Path of the
Yep.
Beast Barbarian.
Okay.
And Ant.
Alright, I am playing Myzon. He's the one beside him. He is a lamprey guy with a big stick and a green shirt. And he is very gross. Lokata, I'm not exactly sure how you say it. But that druid, spore druid.
He's I like to tell people I have favorites. Technically, I love everyone in this campaign, the characters equally, but Bald Fish and the Bald Man, a special place in
Bald.
my heart. So, Bald.
Oh.
I also have someone in the background, so if you hear anyone making snide comments, that is my
Oh
I don't know.
shoot!
She's just.
I
don't know,
lost
like,
my
we-
smile, frown, shock face paper.
Make new ones.
Okay, wait. Okay, Kat, you can start. I have my headphones in. I'm gonna go get it.
Oy vey.
Okay, just making sure you can hear me perfectly right. What?
Yeah.
Oh, perfectly right. Correct, guys?
I'm
Perfectly
up
good?
here. I'm behind.
Yes.
Right here.
Okay.
I can hear
Then
you.
I will start. Okay, that's good. I was worried you couldn't. Okay, Myzon, Brorog, you two are headed to a grove. Or, well, Brorog's grove. As Myzon has deemed that Dragon's Rest is zombie-free, probably, and Brorog's trail of the man that slaughtered his clan has gone cold. Brorog, you decided to return to the Druids for help, maybe a clue you probably missed, and you invited Myzon to go with you. Perhaps Myzon would like to meet the Druids of the land and see how they are from those of the sea. How different they are, even. So, are we all ready to begin? Double checking, triple checking.
Yep.
I am. Okay, Rage is back.
Oh, I've been back.
Okay.
I can't see the stream because of... Okay.
Yeah. So, the forest is quiet, but it doesn't seem unnatural. Tall trees reach upwards, hiding the sky with their towering branches, taller than most dragons. Light filtered through their branches, painting everything with a hazy green glow. The air smells fresh and sharp, and the ground is covered in thick foliage and fallen branches, mushrooms and miniature organisms crunching under your feet with every step. In front of you stands a Ray village. Wooden structures burned to the ground, ash littering the forest floor. Vines and trees were starting to grow from and through destroyed buildings and around old street signs. Wooden street signs. Small mice scuttle from building to building, hiding in the debris, nature reclaiming even that which civilization destroys. Who knows how long it's been since this tragedy happened, but the place still smells faintly sick, as if the murders had happened just last night. You could even imagine what the smoke looked like from that fateful night, as if the shadows of all those who died clung to the back of the throat, wanting fingers digging to take your voice for their own and lament their passing. What would you guys like to do?
Wait, is it similar
Right.
to that of like when Brorog was there, or is it like different?
Well, it is, okay. It is basically the same, just a lot more... It's been a few years, honestly. So it's been reclaimed by nature, basically. So yes, it is like, you can recognize where places were, but you can't really see anything that truly reminds you. Like, it's more like memory. You're like, oh yeah, that used to be where neighbor Joe and his kids lived. Now it's just a burnt house. So it's
Well,
kind
it's
of
been
like
more
that.
than a few years, actually. Oh no, never mind. It's been a few years. Never mind. Yeah, you're right. I was thinking for I don't know.
Yeah, what would you guys
Brorog
like to
just
do?
looks around. He nods as he continues walking, like looking at certain things. Like he stops and looks around sometimes and keeps walking.
Okay. An ant.
Alright. So, you explained it's kind of like so it's a ruin basically being reclaimed by nature. That's what this is.
Yep.
Okay, so, Maizon, what he would do is he would kind of get onto all fours and start just kind of investigating, I guess, sticking his head into crevices, that sort of thing, roodling around,
Okay. Okay.
just to see what's there, if there's anything's interesting.
So as you guys walk deeper, you know, Mizon's like sticking his face into places like a nosy dog, and because he's on all fours. And he finds that there's many ants and small birds and mice and everything of the sort in crevices, burnt buildings. Some old chimneys have found themselves a bird's nest or a family of sparrows and starlings. But eventually, you guys go further in, and you get to the town center. So in front of you, you see a fallen tree going through this village center. It's a very large fallen tree, but what makes it special is on top of it, a small and live tiefling sits. He has short, messy, dark green hair, silver eyes, observing more ants crossing over the great tree. He dresses in a loose tunic with multiple bags crossing around his waist, knives tucked into sheaths strapped to his dark, tight-fitting pants, and no shoes to cover his feet. He has a leaf earring pierced through his right ear, and his brows furrow down naturally. He has slightly dark red skin, with a few dark freckles. A long, rat-like tail sticks out from beneath his tunic, and he has lanky limbs.
Does this happen to be someone I might know? A certain Michael?
Who knows? Maybe. But what do you guys do now that you stumbled across this man and still don't each other yet?
I would assume if it was him, I would recognize him easily.
slightly recognizable. Maybe not. You know, who knows? Also, I would move the map up just ever so slightly.
That's him.
Look, there he is.
That's the image you found.
I feel like I've seen many people look like this in my life. Not the red part, but overall.
Just randomly smiling at you.
Too bad it couldn't be the guy from the movie Elf.
Will Ferrell?
Okay.
Feral?
Maybe,
Right then.
So I go like, I look up and I go, do I happen to know you? You seem like an old friend.
The tiefling looks up, and first looks beside you up before he sees you, Brorog, and his expression softens with recognition, leading him to smile. He speaks.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Brorog, it is you, right, Brorog? My days, has it been so long? You've gotten taller. But your breath still smells strange. We'd have thought the mask would keep you from chewing anything you could get your hands on. Alas. And who's your friend?
So I look up and say, there's this fish man. He is very good with, fish things. Wait, Kat, to confirm, it is the person I think it is, right? So I can change Manx's name on stream.
Oh, yes, you can. I believe you do know exactly who this is. I think the voice gave it away, actually.
Allow me to introduce myself, Mr. Fishman. I'm Michael J. Rat, esteemed druid of this place that once was a house of our dear friend Brorog and now reclaimed by nature. I didn't quite get your name, though. Mizon. Any last name?
Not that I know of.
Oh. Well.
Here goes my precious.
I do think I'm rather precious, and it's a precious day. To see you again, Brorog. What brings you around here?
I killed a dragon, so I have brought some things as a trophy.
I can kind of see and smell that. Seems blue, am I right?
Yes, we fought alongside. We fought a dragon named Sparkrender, and then we fought alongside or afraid this bronze one named Agbon. He was very short.
Agmar?
I think so.
Oh wait, did you say Agar?
Pretty sure. It might have been
Agar?
Armageddon, Amazon, something like that.
Agamemnon? Was it
Most likely.
Adrian?
No.
Let me get a bit closer. And he jumps off of his log and says a word to the ants and then approaches you. Did I hear you right and you said it was Abibibi?
So, that is what I said.
Strange name for a dragon, but those metallics, you never really trust them, can ya?
I know, but I did kill one. It was very fun. I just bonked it one time and it died just like that.
I can see why. What happened to your mace?
Oh, you see, I got a little upgrade. He says as he just... So it's like attached to his back, right? So he just swings it and does a spin, holding it out in front of him.
Michael kind of bends and ducks like you're gonna swing it over his head, but he's just joking and smiling. Careful, you're gonna break somebody in half with that, if you haven't already.
One second, I was drinking water.
So, friend Maizon, you also helped slay this metallic blue abracadabra or something?
Unfortunately, I was not there for that one. I was busy with my own work.
Oh. Who are the others who helped you slay this mighty beast, Brorog?
That was a clown, Charlie. He was very, very strange. He played a little thing called a liar. I'm pretty sure that's someone who doesn't tell the truth, but, he also seems like the type to do that too, so the instrument fits the person. There was also the Spider-Man named Cal. He was Spider-Man. And then lastly, we have a short, drow named Umbre. He glows in the dark.
A Spider-Man and a drow. That's quite some eclectic company you keep. But none of them came with you, I see.
Yes, two of them want to get married, and the other is out of commission. I have no idea what happened to him. He just disappeared.
Oh. But they didn't die during the dragon fight, did they?
Maybe. Oh, after the dragon fight, I opened up a gift shop with the little kobolds who were making some statues. They are very skilled at woodwork, you see.
Oh, there was kobolds involved. And you made them work in a gift shop. Well, that's pretty productive, I guess. And where was this exactly? Last I heard, you were going to an island and is across the sea, wasn't it?
Ah, yes, we went to this cloister, and then we went to the observatory. I don't know what a tory is, but we went to observe it.
Maybe that's where Abzor lived. That was the name of the... Wait, who's Abzor?
Makes sense.
Oh, wait, then how did you meet, Maizon here, if he didn't help you fight the dragon?
Oh, we fought some big fungus things earlier, and we fought some zombies before that. That was where I met him. Then they went on their own little quest to fight some thing in the water.
Zombies! Dreadful.
Hold on a minute. Just give Aunt A 1 second.
Yeah, I'd just like to say that Maizon is looking sort of impatient with the recap. He's kind of tapping his foot.
Well, he brought up zombies, so...
Michael,
Yeah, but there are no zombies currently here. Yeah.
He said zombies, how dreadful.
Yeah. Yeah, Maizon nods, just like nods once, slowly.
So your friend here, he fought zombies. That's a pretty noble thing. Us druids don't like zombies very much. Undead, unclean things, filthy, need to be erased from this world, am I right?
Right.
By the way, not much for words, is he, Brorog? You didn't tell me anything about, your profession. You seem to be carrying some weapons. You're kind of a fighter, I take it?
Wait, is he talking to Maizon or... Wait, yeah, no, definitely. Okay. Yeah, Maizon nods and says,
I exterminate the unclean. It is my mission.
Huh. Very interesting. You know, I know you just kind of arrived and maybe you want to reminisce a bit more about the, fallen village, but I almost think it fortune you have returned. I have been warden of these haunted ways since you left, but now another dares tread these grounds. My tiny friends here, and he puts a thumb back toward the ants, we're just speaking of them. A group of men. Poachers, if I am any judge. Perhaps they think this is safe route to transport their gains of flesh and fur. What say you two? We prove them wrong. Tell me, have you forgotten your training? Oh, sorry, Brorog, what?
I accept your challenge. These poachers must die. Oh, my face.
How about you, Maizon?
They are not the undead. They will do for now. I hunger.
It's not really your business, I suppose. We druids, we have this, conniption about people coming and hunting in our lands when they shouldn't be. I know you may have no interest in that kind of druid business, but we could, really use some of your help if the numbers are what I think they are.
If you insist.
Then he turns to Brorog and points at you and then flicks his finger up. Tell me, have you forgotten your training out on those sea-swept rocks? Can you still read the dirt?
I think I'm pretty skilled at that, if I do say so myself. Beyond that, I have been killing a few monsters here and there, so my skill has not tarnished.
And then he reaches back and he takes his tail and he kind of swings it around a little bit idly. Then he looks at Maizon, then he looks at Brorog, and says, well, lead the way. I'm sure you can find where they went on your own.
Am I able to? What do I do?
Okay, well, maybe. You should try using a skill check to find the trail.
Would that be nature?
I don't think so, no.
Investigation?
Maybe.
Perception?
Nah.
Insight?
No.
Oh, survival? Would it be survival?
Oh, you should try that.
Okay. Survival, I got a +2. Shoot, I rolled a 12. So that's a 14.
Well, tell me, how do you try to find these tracks?
I would assume through... Like, okay, so Brorog's like, I'm pretty sure, wait, do bugbears have a good sense of smell? Like hobgoblins, bugbears?
It's not exactly like they have the keen smell trait, but they are rather bestial.
So they have
I'll
been,
say
like, I'm gonna say since they live in the forest for a long time, he knows the smells of what different things are. Maybe he's looking for the smell of smoke in the distance, or maybe something like that, like, or maybe some burning oil, like the smell of oil from torches, stuff like that. He's looking for things that are out of place in this forest specifically also.
Okay, so he's sniffing around looking for scents. Does he sniff like the dirt? Does he sniff the air, the trees? What is he sniffing?
Okay, so I'm gonna say like he's just taking like a deep breath in as he's smelling the air for like especially smoke from fires and stuff.
Okay.
And also probably the smell of dead animals and stuff.
Okay. Something you do catch on to is an unusual scent. It doesn't smell natural. It smells like a creature. Or a human, maybe. Maybe a human. Maybe something metallic. Who knows? But you smell it. You don't smell smoke. You don't smell dead animal. You smell something. It doesn't smell right. You have found the trail.
Alright.
Hey.
So we're going to go with marching order? Who's leading? Who's following? Where do you want me?
Wait, what is Michael J. Rat like class-wise?
He's first class.
Druid, I assume.
He's first class.
First
Ooh,
class.
That's a good.
No, but
I
like,
assume druid,
like, is
I
he a
thought that was-
rogue? Or ranger? Yes, sir? Wait, what?
Nothing. I wasn't saying anything.
Okay.
I believe Ant was saying that he was likely a druid.
Likely a druid. Oh yeah, he did mention.
Yeah, I thought that was.
Yeah, I forgot. My
And he's
bad.
like talking to ants. He's
My
talking
bad.
to ants.
Yeah.
That's druid behavior.
And he said druids like ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah,
Alright, I didn't
my
wanna,
bad. I'm gonna say Brorog, since he has caught on to the scent, he's gonna go in the front and it says, "You two, follow me." As he, it's up to Ant and or Mizon and Michael J. Rat to pick who's going in what order.
Is it?
Like-
You're kind of leading this party. Where do you want us?
Actually, wait. I have a question.
Yeah.
How tall is Brorog again? Like, how large is he generally?
Okay, so currently he is 6'8" and wait.
6'8"?
He actually we leveled up. We're level 4 now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He should be 6'10" now. Cause half
Alright.
a inch per
So-
level. So 6'10".
Would you allow me, as Mizon is smaller, but they are both still medium, would you allow Mizon to, like, clamber on to Brorog's back?
Okay. No, this is a tricky one. I wasn't prepared for this question. Okay.
Sorry.
And no, it's fine. I believe there is a weight rule about. I think it halves Brorog's movement speed, right?
Oh,
I might be incorrect.
okay, in that case.
Wait, what's my carrying capacity? How do you calculate that?
I don't think we ever decided on weights for our character, so it's best to just not open this kind of worms.
Oh, okay,
Okay,
yeah.
because we are not in combat and we are simply doing tracking. For now, flavor-wise, and just for fun, I'll let you clamber on his back for now.
Okay.
Just
So
remember
kind of just
that you are presenting one very closely knit target if you want to do this.
It sounds like
I
a
see no
threat.
problems. It is, but I think we should do it still.
And plus, you got the area effect, like disruption spells and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
Sort of.
Mm-hmm. Just remember the lesson of the Blue Dragon.
true. We all did get wiped out in one attack.
Mm-hmm. But by all means, go ahead,
Okay, so
Master Yoda.
I can smell the track, right? But I'm gonna say, follow me in a single file. We'll split up at the end and attack from all sides.
So where does Mizon go?
For now he's gonna clamber onto his back and kind of hold him.
Michael,
He's
watch
using
him.
him as a human shield, basically. Using him as a human shield.
Michael watches this and he says, "Guess I'm bringing up the rear. I hope nobody ambushes us from behind. Ha ha!"
I have the slight feeling someone's gonna ambush us from behind.
He continues to twirl his tail like a bamboo cane.
Sometimes
Okay,
poor
then.
decisions are funny.
Okay.
Oh, yes, they are. Okay, so you follow this trail through the trees and eaves, and it's a pretty pleasant little patch of wood through this little grove. And you guys end up making break to medium-sized field, tall, wheat, brushing up. Because Mizon's on Brorog's back, technically it only reaches, like, his mid-back, but it comes up to, like, Brorog's chest. And, Michael Rat's, kind of just buried in grass, I'd assume. I don't know. But...
Ticklish.
it's sunny. It's a warm, baking sun, which doesn't quite have the same effect from under trees and leaves. So you pass through. You can hear crickets and wait, no, it's cicadas. Sorry, my bad. I got them mixed up. You can hear cicadas chirping loudly. It's just a very vibrant, very alive, and it's definitely a lot different. The cool breeze in comparison to the sea breeze from Stormwreck Isle. So eventually, you guys go back into the trees after this little field, and you find yourselves stopped at a small stream. But as this stream goes through, Brorog, you realize you've lost the scent. You are in a very muddy stream basin. Or, well, it's not really a basin. More like just around it. It's just very muddy around the stream and trees.
Muddy? The stream, has it washed the mud, or what is the mud next to it? Like, untouched?
Well, as you guys look into this mud, you realize it looks like someone's been covering your tracks, because it doesn't quite look like natural placement for mud. But it looks like you can't follow any tracks through the mud.
Okay, so... does all the mud look like that, or just like a little trail of it?
All of it.
All of it?
Looks like someone took a lot of care into this.
Is Borog gonna tell the rest of the group that he lost the scent?
Yeah, he's gonna look... It seems that my skill has fallen off or something, because I have lost the trail.
Oh, the stream must have washed the scent away with the cool breeze coming down along the water. I guess we'll have to kind of search around to see if we can pick it up again. How about you go look over here, Brorog, and me and Mizon can go slightly look over here. Sound good?
Yeah. Which way? Which way are we each going?
We're just basically splitting into two.
Why is Brorog upside down?
I don't know. He's upside
Must be
down.
tracking.
What, does he, like, press his face into the dirt?
Oh yeah, I should mention, I can control Brorog, I can't control Mizon.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, forgot to make it. Okay, hold on. You can control him now. Should be able to.
Yay.
So, while Brorog's looking for tracks, and Michael and Mizon are going over to this direction, Michael kind of puts his hand behind his back, and he sidles up to Mizon as he, I assume, is searching around for the trail.
Yeah, Mizon's also sniffing around the trail, looking for it.
So, Mizon... Lokatha, is this the farthest you've been from the sea?
Okay, sorry, wait, something on my table fell over. Give me some...
Why do I feel like... Okay, so... Michael is acting very ominous right now.
Oh, hold on, guys. I need to go do something real quick. You will be left with Minx and... yeah, Air.
Okay, since everyone's going, I shall use the bathroom break.
They're gone for now.
Never mind, bathroom
Or do
break
we
over,
wait?
because you're back.
So, he asks you that, and he looks very peculiar, with interest at you.
Yeah, so Mizon kind of does a curt nod and says,
Yes, what does it matter to you? Too much talking. We have work to do.
I was just, wondering, can I ask what made you leave the waters?
None of your business. Help tracking or leave.
Didn't mean to get in the way. Just wanted to know more about you. You seem awfully close with Brorog if he's willing to kind of backpack you across the land.
Who is useful?
Useful. I see. Well, I will leave you to it, and I'll go see what Brorog's up to. Thanks for talking. And he grins.
Yeah, Maizon just kind of gives him a annoyed look, and then for 1 second he twists around, annoyed look, then back to snoozing around the mud.
And Michael, barefoot, plip-plops right through the mud, right back to Brorog. So, Brorog, any luck?
Wait, before I do that, question: what would an annoyed look on Maizon look like? Cause like, he doesn't really have a face, does he? Like a human face, at least.
He just like narrows his eyes and I guess like, shows his teeth a bit, Yes.
Isn't he always? Wait. Do they have lips? I thought their mouth was just always open.
Oh, no, the mouth kind of. Okay, it depends sort of, but like the mouth is on a. It's hard to explain, but it's like it's on a lip thingy and it can be pointed up or down. So I'm guessing it like points it up.
So imagine like
okay.
a sock puppet with googly eyes on both knuckles, and then you could pull in your fingers to make Maizon's mouth go in, or you can look up, or you can look down. It's kind of like that, right?
Oh, 1 second. I have to go do something real quick. Squish just joined. You can give an explanation if you want.
Okay,
Oh.
I am back. Your master's back with dangerous pins and needles, like poking into her from her cosplay.
Oh no. No?
I had in parts of my clothes down, and they're undoing themselves.
We were just discussing how Maizon expresses himself to the people around him.
The answer is poorly.
So, this might be a little good opportunity to kind of describe to our viewing audience Maizon's kind of skin and his eyes and his mouth. What do they look like in a little bit more detailed description, if that's okay?
So Maizon's eyes kind of look they look like fish eyes. They're very bulbous and wet. But for the sake of expression, he does have eyelids, so he can squint, sort of. But yeah, it's very fish-like, as expected from Fishman.
And he can close his mouth and maybe gesticulate with his lips, if any.
Yeah, he can't really close the mouth, but the mouth part can kind of be pointed up or down. So he can kind of gesture with that. He's quite limited with facial gesture because his face is kind of a tube with spikes on it, but...
So how does
Yeah,
Maizon search around for tracks?
He sticks his face... He's on all fours again. He sticks his face in the mud and kind of just pushes around in the mud looking for something that catches his nose.
Okay, I'm back. You went over to Brorog and asked how it's going, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to roll anything to see, or what do I do? Like, how do I...
If I'm not mistaken.
Another survival check?
Maybe.
Okay. I'm gonna do another survivals check. I rolled a 6, so an 8.
Oh.
Not good.
Yeah, I attempt survival
Not
check.
going very great right now. I have lost the trail completely.
You must have gotten some
Okay.
dirt in your eye.
Okay. I found the pin that is like currently poking the crap out of me, but I can't get it out. So I'm just gonna leave it there till I don't know.
What?
I had to take it out.
That's okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Don't question it. I'm just going to possibly be injured the entire night. Anyways, so yes. Yeah, you may try this survival check. Also, by the way,
Actually,
Rog, we tried
Yep,
doing the
sorry,
same
go
thing
ahead.
before, but just end up walking into a tree.
Oh no.
As I do that,
Poor Bororo.
I go like, has that tree always been there?
I don't know. Kind of looks like a new
Oh,
growth
no.
to me.
Yeah, no, you've been trying to sniff around, and you end up like just closing your eyes to follow the scent, and you walk into a tree.
Okay.
Okay, Maizon,
Alright,
give us your roll.
Actually, wait. Could I first? Okay. Could I roll something to find any small woodland creatures around?
Oh, I'll say roll perception to see if you see any.
All right, that's my perception anyway. Do. There it is. Okay. A double check. 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I got an 11.
Wow. Lucky you. You see, this is a mostly empty little patch of land, but you can see that there is a small pile of worms near the edge of the stream. That's about it.
Hmm. Right then. Okay. Could I go up and eat the worms?
Yeah, sure, you could eat the worms.
Okay. Should I roll? Can I roll to hit the worms?
Oh my.
You know where this is going.
I see where this is going. Sure.
Okay, roll to hit worms. Just gonna double check that I'm doing everything right. Wait, 2, 4, 5. Yep. Oh no, there's an 8 hit.
I feel like these are worms. I don't think anything is gonna stop you from hitting these bad boys. Yeah, that hits.
Well,
Okay, roll for damage, I guess.
Say, technically, they would at least have 10 AC and then plus their Dex modifier. But not exactly sure how dexterous worms are. But then again, you ever see those videos where you poke a worm and it does that really wild flipping around?
True.
So they can be dexterous when
I
they
hit
need
the
to
worm.
be.
I'm just
That's
gonna
true.
give it to you. Yeah, you hit.
But like, do they count as prone? Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna roll for damage now. 5.
5.
5.
Yeah, you killed this pile of worms. They're dead. Eating them.
Okay.
Ate them.
I guess I'll just describe it. So I'm guessing he's pushing around mud with his arms or his face at the same time. He finds some worms under the mud. Yeah, he rubs his hands like a supervillain and then just slurps them all up. I will now be using the Damphir bite trait to take that 5 that I did the damage of and add that to my next ability check. I will now be rolling for survival, if that's alright.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is.
$15. Wow, okay, that's... Alright, I got 15. I thought I would have gotten better with all the setup I was doing, but alright.
How do you try finding this trail again?
Okay, he Brorog was kind of looking for smoke or unnatural smells. Lizon, because of his experience with it, focuses on the smell of dead bodies or carrion, or like traces of something dead.
Is he also looking around as he does this?
Yeah. He has his eyes open.
Okay.
He doesn't close his eyes and start walking.
He doesn't walk into a tree.
He does not. Because who would do that?
Whoa! Why am I catching strays?
Lizon is insane, not dumb.
No, what
I'm
doesn't
sorry,
make sense?
Rach, no offense.
Every time it's Brorog. Remember, like, I don't know if it was like quite a few, like, I think it was early this year. We're playing the Stormwreck Isle campaign, right? And then randomly, everyone just starts insulting Brorog for some reason. Like, out of the blue, like, randomly.
You know how, like, Charlie was getting
There's a chance.
Phoenix and Vania killed last game?
Huh?
You know how he's rolling high damage
Yes.
dice last game?
Mm-hmm.
This is now just Charlie rolling really high vicious mockeries.
Or I'm sorry, Rage. I like who closed their eyes when they're sniffing.
He okay, to be fair, I'm trying to think of a reason to be fair. 1 second.
I got
You
you,
should
bro.
probably-
For
like-
those in the stream, ads about to start in 25 seconds. If you don't want to watch ads, subscribe. It's only $5, and I get half of that. Thank you. All proceeds go to the St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Okay, next,
Well-
what were you saying?
So while we're waiting for the ad to be over, on Brorog's side, I'll play Tiefling's Advocate here. When the Forest turns against you, that's clear treason.
Also, this is treason against Brorog.
Clear
Treason
tree.
mutinying.
Ah, dang it!
I don't think he got the joke. Anyways,
I got the
so,
joke.
Yeah.
When the forest turns against you, it's treason. Treason.
Aha!
Okay, I am now going to explain what happens, Ant. So,
Hi.
at ease, you find yourself looking around, seeing if you can find the smell. Maybe smelling if you can find a mark. Who knows? It's probably backwards, but anyways. So yeah, you're searching for the dead body smell. What you find instead is a sharp smell. Like tree sap. And it's not particularly interesting. But you look where it is anyways, and you see that on a tree near the bank of this stream, there is a long, stretching, almost mark of like claws or weapons ranging at an angle down into the stream.
Alright, wait. Could I maybe... Okay, could Maizan walk up to this mark, maybe touch it, feel it, and see if it's made by a weapon or a creature?
How do you per se you would figure this out?
I guess he'd try and figure out from the mark left if it was something that was a claw or something that was metal and sharp.
Well, as you feel along it, I'll give this to you. That was a pretty nice explanation. So I'll give this to you. As you feel along it, you realize that some of this mark is made from weapon. It's particularly the deep injuries in the tree seem creature. And as you follow it, you see that on the other side of the stream, another tree has a similar mark, this time going up. It looks like as they dipped in and out of the stream, they left a mark on the trees. And you have found the trail.
I guess Maizan makes a ululating cry, just screams and makes a noise to draw Borog's attention.
Rorog is not here. He said be right back.
Oh yes.
So is that a
I guess he keeps
ululation?
making noises.
Are you
Yes.
kind of hitting us with a kind of like that, or what?
Yeah, basically. No, yeah, exactly that.
Got it.
Okay, so I have Bluetooth
It's one of
headphones.
those.
I heard that Rorog goes, that sounds like a fish dying, like a fish out of water, screaming his lungs out, hoping for the sweet release of death.
Hello,
Oh
bitch.
wait, it's
He
probably
keeps
my
making
gun.
it.
So
He keeps
he's like,
making the
and
noise.
he then realizes, oh, it's probably my son. As he then he looks towards the direction the sound's coming from and walks towards it.
Hey.
We'll follow those.
Amazing.
Where's Pop, 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 pop.
Okay.
Are you dying?
Maizon points and says,
Trail.
Looks like he found the trail.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, you two, are you ready to move your things, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, I know technically Mizon's the one leading you guys across, but because I can't control two at once, we're gonna just use this little NPC to lead your, yeah, just move them this way.
Yeah.
But by the way, as you move,
Oh, wait, you
see
teleported.
that
Okay.
There's more and more and more markings.
I can't type.
What is happening? There's just more markings on the trees, in the dirt, and you see that slowly but surely you can see wagon tracks and you can see footprints, and you guys are now paused as you can hear something in the distance. But now you guys find yourselves where the marks are most clear.
So
What do you
do
guys
they look
do?
like? Do they look like
Do you
fresh
mind
tracks?
if I retcon that a little bit?
Sure, go ahead. Retcon it.
Just before we do that, just before we cross the stream, do you think an hour has passed while we're trailing this long track into the woods and over the fields and through the bushes?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. As such, Michael finishes spinning his rat tail and whips Brorog in the butt with it.
Hey, that is not very nice.
And Cat speak with animals on Brorog. He then puts a hand on his shoulder and leaps, and while in mid-air, transforms into a giant rat.
Michael Rat.
He is now riding on
Yes.
Brorog's shoulder, and when I say giant rat, I mean a small beast, which is about 2 feet in each dimension. So it is a very big rat, and it is a very fat rat, but he rides on Brorog's shoulder easily. He has Brorog cross the stream with him, and as he does so, with Mizon leading, I presume,
Yeah, I guess.
he turns to Brorog and kind of squeaks into his ear, but he's not certain whether Mizon can understand animal speech. So instead of speaking in Common, or Infernal, or Druidic, he speaks in Undercommon for Brorog to hear alone.
Brorog, this Mizon, do you think he's your ally?
Wait, what was the last part?
Do you think he is your ally?
He seems very trustworthy. So, for now, yes, he is.
He seemed rather cold to me, like he didn't want me around anyway. I didn't want to say anything because you don't often bring strangers into the grove. I was wondering how much you trusted this fish man from the sea to be allowing him to cling so closely to your back like that.
You see, he is very trustworthy as he saved our lives on multiple occasions. He could have easily slaughtered us all, but by letting the enemies attack us, but he hasn't. So, and he also is a very good boat pusher that pushes a lot of boats.
I see. You know, if my nose is anything to be followed, I would think he's one of our kind. A druid, if I had to guess.
Would Brorog know he's a druid, or does he just think he's a really magical fish?
I mean, he's done the druid well. I don't know if he'd be convinced enough to say he's a druid from that alone.
Wait, no, I don't think Brorog has seen that, has he?
Oh wait, now that you mention it, no, he hasn't.
Your hesitation to answer my questions makes me think.
In character, I'm not hesitating. I'm discussing out of character.
Know him as well as you thought, Brorog. I wonder if he's told you anything about his past.
Okay, so out of character. Wait, I'm not hesitating to answer. I'm just discussing with Ant right now. Did you wild shape in the cave thing with the mushrooms? Did you just climb the walls?
I think I just climbed the walls. Yeah, I don't think I had wild shape by then.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's like a level 2 thing.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen him wild shape.
He climbed the walls and threw poison at people. That's basically it.
And Bro looks and is like, he has not told me of his past, but he is a very magical fish.
Magical? But you are not certain. I don't know if I can look upon him with the same trust that you do. But it seems he will follow you, so I have to ask, do you feel in charge?
I understood that reference. Yeah.
I didn't.
Oh. So, wait, who was he talking to?
Brorog, I'm speaking to you in your little ear with my squeaky rat voice.
No, I'm talking about Bane in that scene. He's talking to someone, and the guy's like, "Well, I'm giving you all this money. We're like, you have to follow me. I'm in control, whatever." And Bane puts his hand on his shoulders, like, "Do you feel in charge?"
I see. All right, carry on. I now understand the reference.
So, Brorog looks at Michael Rat and is like, wait. It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan.
You making plans, Brorog?
What is that supposed to mean? I'm very strategical.
That's why I'm asking you what your plan is.
Oh, I thought you were being like a snide commenter.
Never, Brorog. How long have we known each other? We grew together, learned together, were molded together.
I understood that reference also. Alright. Brorog starts speaking in common. Or no, he doesn't know common. Oh shoot, wait. He knows a little bit of common.
He doesn't know common? Wait,
He
wait,
knows
he
a
doesn't
little
know
bit of
common? How
common.
does he talk to people?
In very
Yes, he
broken
knows-
common.
Okay.
He's like a 5-year-old basically in common under comprehension and speakingness.
Speaking this.
Yeah. So he goes and he goes, "Everyone, we shall defeat them. Fishman, you go to the right. Michael, you to the left. And I will charge in head first. Please make sure I don't die. I am very, very certain that I am going to die."
Wait a minute. Wait, who are you attacking? What's going on?
I don't
Yes,
know,
let me
but...
reset the scene. Let me reset the scene. You guys are crouched in the earth. You see that this is a big pile of tracks leading through the bushes. And everything is very clear. Almost like you could figure out some information from them. But anyways, and you do not know what's ahead. Are you sure you just want to go charging in there without any plan whatsoever?
And on that, Michael looks to Brorog and says,
Your common. It suffered somewhat, hasn't it? I suppose. Maybe I could teach you more common after this, and let you learn it if it seems it's the only way that you can talk to your friend, Mizon. But it would take a long time. Something like at least 250 days, and that much in gold. But it would be better for you to learn this language if you needed to communicate with Mizon, your friend.
Actually, while you guys are talking, could Mizon... Okay, because Michael is doing squeak, squeak, squeak into Brorog's ear, right?
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Well, I'm trying to think if that was a reference. I can't think of anything.
It is, sort of, somewhat.
No,
I know
what,
what I was making with the squeak, squeak, squeaky, squeak, squeak, squeak.
no, what Manx
Yeah,
said. I'm trying to
well.
think of what Manx said.
Squeak.
250 seems like a very specific number of days, so I'm trying to think.
I think it's a D&D thing. I assume it's like getting new language proficiencies. You gotta spend that much time. That's just a guess.
Oh. That also makes
Anyway,
sense.
so yeah, so he's going squeak, squeak, squeakity squeak into Borog's ear, right? So could Mizon just say loudly in Druidic, "I can tell you're talking. What are you saying?"
Michael will respond in Druidic by going, and as the wind blows, and as his fur ruffles, and as his ears twitch, and his little nose snickles and snickles and snickles, and his whiskers twitchity twitch twitch twitch, through Druidic, you understand that he's saying, "Ah, I knew you were one of us. Very strange for you to be so closed with such information. Why do you hide?"
Just yells out,
None of your business.
He puts a tiny rat paw up to his non-existent chin and scratches it as he watches you narrowly. But he doesn't say anything else.
Okay, could Brorog, you said we could learn more information from these tracks. Could Brorog, look at the tracks? And as you said this was a monster, like a beast or something, right? Along with wagon tracks? No, didn't you say
Well,
there was
there
like...
were wagon tracks and there were boot prints. Never said anything.
Wait, what
about
were in the trees then?
monster tracks were in the trees, but they have disappeared and only been replaced by sword marks and something of the like. Weapon marks.
sword.
Ward. Ward.
Could Brorog take a look at them? Maybe
Sure.
determine how many people they're fighting?
Sure, you can look at them. Doesn't mean you're gonna get any information.
Okay. Could I do investigation? Investigate the footprints?
You know what? Yeah. Yeah, I'll say investigation.
Yay.
So I rolled a 3.
Yeah.
I have a +1, so a 4.
Yep.
If that changes anything.
Yay! Yay! 4.
Why am I
Okay,
so-
Brorog, let me explain what happens. I'm gonna explain what happens here. So you stare at these tracks, you rub your chin, you stare at these tracks, you cross your arm, you rub your chin, and suddenly it's a light bulb in your head. You're like, oh my god, I know what these are. They're tracks.
And as this happens, I turn around and goes, everyone, look here, there are some tracks in the dirt. I think there are tracks, you know, like maybe some tracks belonging to things that leave tracks. What do you think?
Yes, I too see these tracks. But like you, I don't know what for. Perhaps Maizan would know.
Wait, so he's pointing to tracks, right? Like he's talking about the boot prints.
Mm-hmm.
So aren't they like very super obviously boot prints?
Yeah, but I rolled a 4, so...
Okay then. Okay. Maizan just kind of looks very disappointedly and says, "Oats!"
Does Maizan know
And that's
that?
it.
Wait, after Maizan
I
says
feel like
boots,
we were-
can Brorok say something?
Wait. To answer Max's thingy, I feel like since he spent time with, you know, footed characters in the caves and in the broken ship, he would have gotten familiar with the concept of boots.
But they may not be real boot tracks. Remember, there's somebody covering tracks. You might have to investigate yourself or roll survival yourself.
Alright then, I guess I could do that. He kind of dismisses it as boots and seems sort of... Yeah, he dismisses it, but at the same time he kind of gives it a second thought and goes back to investigate. Would I roll
And-
perception, investigation, or... Oh, yep, go ahead.
After Maizan says boots, Brorok goes, and cats, and boats, and cats, and boats, and cats, and boats.
Why?
And as you say that, cats! What cats? Where cats? What cats?
They are everywhere, can't you see? The
You now have a
boats and the
large,
cats.
very large rat stuck to the back of your head. Where's the cats? I don't see any cats. Would you say there was cats? Where?
Cats?
Look what you've done.
Almost as like a little sign of faith. You look up, you can see there's a very large cat-shaped cloud in the sky.
Is that a cat? Is it coming down here? Is it gonna eat me?
It appears to be very high up, so I doubt so, but you never know. Clouds could gain teeth and eat large mice whenever they feel like.
Smash it, Brorog! Smash it! Get it! Grab it! Smash it! Kill it! Get it! Get it!
So I no longer have any ranged attacks. So
Oh, how you're gonna hit a cloud, but yeah.
that
It's
is
so
true.
big!
How would I
How
hit
did
a
you
cloud?
miss?
But okay. Continue on, by the way,
I'm
Anne.
just gonna magically one-shot it.
Yes, I agree with you, spectator. I would
yeah.
automatically one-shot the cloud.
Yeah, see?
Oh
He's
my
gonna be
God.
so awesome.
Sorry, where were we? I feel like
Well, Brorog started saying something about cats and then boats, and
I lost my train of thought. Where were we?
the rat like freaked out. But you were at the train of thought where you're like, it's just boots. And then you were like, but he also.
Yeah, he also goes in there and gives it the old poke around.
Okay.
So would that be perception, survival? Perception or survival?
Survival.
Right. Boom, please. Okay, I'm getting bad rolls today.
You think your rolls are bad?
Okay. You know what?
We're all bad rolls today then.
Call out your rolls, please.
I'll say this.
Yeah, sorry. 13.
14. So, I'm gonna just say this. You can tell this seems to be like looks like might be maybe 6, maybe 7, but you can't really tell too much because some of these footsteps look like they were moving things back and forth. So it looks like it could be 2, it looks like it could be 4, it looks like it could be 10. You can't particularly tell, but you know it is in a range between 2 and 8. You know there's a range between that, and that this wagon was carrying very heavy objects, and that's about as much as you can tell.
Yeah. Okay, so Maizon turns to Barog and says,
Prepare to be outnumbered.
What's that? What did he say? What? Outnumbered by what? Cats? What?
No, they appear to be a lot of boot-wearing creatures.
No.
And maybe they have cats, you never know.
yes, the Butosaurus.
Cats in boots? What? Puss in boots? Where? No, don't let the cats get me wrong. And now there's a rat tail covering your eyes. Don't let them get me wrong. Rats. You know how cats and I, we don't. Oh, don't let them get me wrong. Come on, no.
There are no cats here, at least to my knowledge. Can the cat-shaped cloud get a little bigger?
Sure. Yeah, it gets a little bit bigger. And this cat with very large ears and a very long tail, it almost moves, and its tail kind of like lifts, you know, and a cat like gets excited by something.
It's not Pussy Boots.
No, not Puss in Boots.
Get closer, bro. And now you have a giant rat stuffing itself down your shirt, Barog.
Wait, how would that work?
Ratatouille.
Wait,
Very
how would that
funny.
work? Because I don't think. How would that work?
I'm a little concerned.
Because, like,
You're asking how a panicked rat could possibly squeeze into your clothes?
it's a 2-foot. It's like a big rat.
Where there's a will, there's a way. You might
Big-
think twice about carrying your friend.
It's what? 2-foot big fat rat, so basically a fuzzy bowling ball.
A fuzzy
Mhm.
bowling ball.
Wait, are we interpreting it as like exactly 2 feet by 2 feet? So it's as wide as it is tall?
Oh my god.
It's exactly 2 by 2 feet?
Well, maybe
Wait,
we'll
is
put
it
a
still included in that
Yeah.
length? Because then it could just be like a small rat with a long tail.
Oh no.
But then it'd have to be like 2 feet tall as well.
Maybe it has a. I don't know.
I'm gonna hold off this conversation for the future. Brorog, you have now acquired the status rat trapped, and there's a rat in your shirt, and that just gives you advantage in all rat soothing saves. So if this rat starts to try to attack you while it's in your shirt, you have advantage on taking it out and calming it down. That's basically all you do with that.
If he just goes for a swim with it stuck in his shirt.
It drowns. Anyways.
Okay. Problem solved.
Don't do that. Yeah. But yeah, that's what happened. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm evil.
Okay, so, did you tell us that there were 2 to 8 people?
But he just said prepare to be outnumbered.
Alright, let's do this strategically. Everyone, split up. We'll go through the forest and attack from all sides.
What's up? What did you say? You hear it from your muffled shirt.
And I reach in and go, and I drag him out. I said, you will act as bait. You ready?
You have now lost a bit of your chest fur as large clumps have been pulled out by his grasping little paws.
You will act as bait. You ready?
What did he say? What?
There are no cats,
This
just
is so
humans,
stupid.
so it's fine, right?
Humans?
Amazing.
Humans?
Just
Oh.
humans.
Oh.
Just boot-wearing, wagon-driving humans.
And at that, he will look at the tracks as well, and he'll give a quick ratty rat scan of the tracks, and he'll now completely and utterly find that he's reassured that there is no. And I assume, by the way, you're holding him by his tail.
Yeah, I'm just like, no, since he's a giant guy, he has a pretty long tail. Like, I'm just reaching up and holding him so that his face is like eye level, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just-
Upside down, completely undisturbed by this, he puts a contemplative pose on. You know, thumb and pointer finger under his chin. You know, this might be a smaller detachment of a larger band. We should be stealthy. There is the possibility these aren't poachers, but adventurers, crowned sanctioned by some distant city. The Grove has many treaties and alliances, which I don't really care about, but we should at least ask before busting heads, I guess. Try to find out who they are, why they're here, and if there are more of them.
Your diplomatic ways have always confused me. But as the resident rat, we will follow you.
Well, that's
Oh,
going to
that
be
was
a bit
dangerous.
difficult, Burrog. Because you see, as a rat, I can't talk to people.
But you're literally talking to me right now.
That's because I cast stupid animals on you.
I'm not an animal. What in the world are you talking about?
But I am an animal. Now you
no.
can speak with me.
No, you're a rat. I would know when an animal I see one.
Oh, you're too kind.
What?
You're gonna make me blush, Burrog. Sheesh.
You're a rat. Rats are rats.
Oh, you don't have to praise me that much, Burrog. I know I
No,
haven't
the
seen it.
smell is sewer water drinking rat. They don't eat soap at all. It's very strange. You are a very strange creature, I do say that. But I am pretty sure that most bugbears are rats.
What? Where is
The
this going?
spectator had a question if rats are rodents.
Yes.
Brorog. Are rats rodents, Brorog?
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I'm asking Brorog, the character Brorog.
Well, yes, rats are rodents, along with raccoons. Weasels, the other weasels, the ferrets, and the rats.
And
And what are
Michael
rodents?
reaches over, and he
Huh?
puts a little paw on Burrog's mask, and he says, "Burrog, we're brodents."
Well, I'm confused. What?
Bro. You're
Rodents.
rodents.
No, I heard that. I'm talking about what Kat was saying.
Oh, my spectator friend is talking in the background, so don't worry about it.
You are
Alright.
rodents.
That clicking sound you're hearing is his little paw slightly patting Burrog's mask.
Sorry, doing something. Don't worry about it.
All right, you guys ready for war? Or well, the diplomatic way first, and then are you guys ready for war?
We should try sneaking.
I have suggested that 3 times already, and you have all shut me down. So,
Did
Ah,
you hear anything I said before? At all?
I suggested we go through the forest and we attack them from all sides. That's snaking. Snake attacking. It's in the name.
Yes, but
wait, I feel
yes.
I won't say anything.
We would say it.
You know, the whole thing that they might be adventurers and we might be in over our depth. That
We
whole part.
are also much stronger than any adventurer, unless they are level 4 and above. Then we are not.
Well, I was more talking about how I said we should try to find out who they are, why they're here, if there's more of them, in case they're
All
crown
right.
adventurers, because we have alliances. That's kind of more the other druids thing in the grove, but they would get mad at me if I didn't at least try before I turned them all into mulch, but you know.
Fine. We will try the diplomatic way, but if it doesn't work, you are bait, just like the old times. As Brora drops him and says, "Off we go."
Are you guys gonna sneak over there first to see what you're dealing with before you start this?
Yes.
Okay, wait. Okay, Marzon's gonna ask what we're doing. Gonna ask for a clarification of the plan.
We're gonna sneak over. Then we're gonna diplomat or diplowhack them. So
All right. With that knowledge,
we're either gonna be
Okay, wait, I gotta
pacifist or pacifist.
as a fist to their face. Yes, understood.
That's Charlie's line. He's a pacifist when he wants.
You're stealing.
You're
That's
stealing
an
now.
original character
Balrog.
do
You're
not steal. What are you doing?
Now I need to have Charlie eat some soap. That's the only way I'm ever gonna get over this.
Wait, Brorog's
Alright,
offered
so-
before. He has literally given you some.
I don't think he ate it.
This isn't my fault.
All right. Well, now that this is going to happen, Maison would transform into diseased giant rat, and then go on to Brorog's and like not go on to Brorog's person. He transforms into diseased giant rat to sneak alongside Brorog.
Why are you both rodents now?
Oh, Brorog, we're rodents.
No!
Could Brorog do something before they start sneaking?
So Photoshop.
Mm-hmm.
He takes his bag of liquid soap and he goes, "I'm going to need a drink before this," as he chugs some, puts it back on his belt, continues walking.
Okay. Roll to sneak for me.
Oh, right, what is my modifier? That's stealth, right? I got a +2 on that.
Dexterity, stealth check, yes.
Yes.
Plus 1 dex,
so
let's go.
16.
Please
My
don't do what
first-
Charlie did.
What?
Don't do what Charlie did. Please don't.
I'm confused, what happened?
Don't take off your shoes, sneak into the dragon cave, fall face first, and wake the dragon up with your sneaky feet.
Oh, I got a 19.
So, Brorog, what'd you get?
I got a 14 plus 2, so 16. First
Okay.
good roll. Oh wait, did I get a 14 earlier? I think I did.
Okay, well, you two.
Oh no,
You
I got a
guys
12 plus 2. That's why. Never mind.
moving these tokens again. So
Okay.
you guys move right here.
Where'd you go?
Okay. Over here. I'm moving you guys for you. Okay, so you guys move right here, and you can now zoom out a bit more to look at the entire map.
The entire map? Oh,
Oh.
that's
You
too far.
guys, you can see the entire map, and you see 4 poachers dressed in baggy clothing and armed, sitting on logs, eating bread and conversing. There's one tent and several cages covered by thick cloth. Let me get the voices ready, folks. I hate these voices.
I say. You gave one for each poacher?
There's only really 2 conversing, so don't worry about it. Anyways.
Ahem. Ahem.
Oh, shush.
You shush.
Never enough meat on these things. Need more traps. You keep complaining, but who's the one that has to shoot 'em down for supper? Not so easy as setting snares and sitting on your lead breeches, eh? I'll lend your head if you don't quiet down. Boss says there's been a sneak about. Maybe one of them rangers or worse. Blood stabbed. Make me paranoid of every bird, rat, and biting bug to think a druid may be about.
And there's more bickering to be had.
Wait, can we hear
Those
them?
accents. Yes, you can. That's
Yes.
why I did that.
Why wouldn't you be telling us if we could?
Alright, my bad. They're like 40 feet away. That's what I was asking.
You can hear someone from 40 feet away, right? Like, that's not...
Yeah, they're being extremely loud. That's why they told each other to quiet down, and they proceeded to be quiet.
Okay.
Also, to be fair, you guys were supposed to be a little bit closer to them, so...
Did I make the map too big?
You know what? Here, we can just move it to where you're on the opposite side, which is closer here. Wow, look how close you are.
That's con.
Yeah, guys, you're so close.
That's con.
Brorug looks at the other rats. He goes, well, we can clearly see that they're poachers. Shall we kill them?
So to do that, you'd have to lift up your arm. Do you do so?
Wait, what? Why?
Because as you lift your arm, it was bold of you to think you could drop Michael, because his tail is wrapped around your wrist that you're holding him by, and he's been hanging off of you this entire time like a rat bracelet. So you'd have to lift your arm to talk to him.
Rat bracelet.
Okay, so, Squish, that question's up to Cat, and also... Why? I'm assuming he can hear me?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, because you don't just want to talk to the rat that's on the ground you've been dragging around if you've been sneaking. You kind of want to talk to him face to face, right? I mean, you can talk to his butt.
I like, so his tail's wrapped around my arm, so I just like grab the scruff of his neck and like flip him up and say, all right, you ready? We can clearly see that they're poachers, so we can just throw you in as bait. I bet we kill them all.
He salutes you.
You ready for battle?
He looks ready. He does his little paws down around like I'm ready, kind of like.
Isn't a pineapple under a rat?
I'm ready. Okay.
Pineapple under a rat. That's concerned.
Can I throw him? Or like, can he skitter out?
Oh.
Or whatever. Some way of
Can I throw him?
Please do not. Do not pull the Nyx and Kel at this moment, please. Okay.
Wait, what
did
Otherwise,
they do?
I'm gonna have to make it.
DM?
Rorog
Throw
looks
him.
extremely angry.
DM, can
Yes.
I also throw in my vote to have this ratapult happen?
Oh God.
Or like, how would I make it like him like show up as bait? Like just walk out?
Toss me.
Make him look appetizing. Make him appetizing.
Okay,
Make him.
what do I have?
Okay, I don't remember the rules about how to throw things, so that's up to you guys. I do not like those rules. If you want to
You're
throw
going to
them out
treat
there,
me
you can't. You're just gonna have
As
to.
an improvised weapon,
the rules.
okay?
Okay, the only appetizing thing I got is soap.
It's not really... Okay.
So
I guess you can
Make it
clean him so
glow.
he looks more nice to eat.
okay, so I go like, and now he's clean.
Okay. clean rat.
So, do I roll like a d20 and then add dex for throw?
I'm going to have a range of about 20 feet,
Mhm.
60 feet if you want to roll at disadvantage. Are you going to aim at one of the people or try to aim between them or something?
Wait, who's the one talking? Who's talking? Which one of the two are talking? Or which two are talking?
Okay, I'm gonna say the two talking would be this guy
Mm-hmm.
and like this guy.
Which one's doubtful of druids?
The one. Okay, what do you mean? Which one said the? But maybe there's one of them rangers or worse, or the guy who said to think a druid may be about.
By that, I'm assuming that he's doubting that there are druids here at all. Right?
No, he's.
I don't think
saying
anyone's
he
doubting.
Doesn't want to. Okay. He said, blood-starved, make me paranoid of every bird, rat, and biting bug to think a druid may be about. It's like he's scared of them. Almost.
Oh no.
Wait. There's two rats.
Rats.
Wait.
It's two rats.
Two rats. Two people.
So, can I use a bonus action maybe?
Why would that be a bonus action?
For both of them?
I mean, technically combat hasn't started. You could just throw
Yeah,
one
wait,
of us
wait,
and
combat
6 seconds
hasn't
later
started.
the second one.
Why do you want to throw both of them?
God, he's
There's two
paranoid.
rats.
Where my dice?
Reminder, I didn't turn in. Also, I just like to remind, I did not turn into a giant rat. I turned into a giant diseased rat. Thank you very much.
Chemical warfare?
Great.
Yes.
You have to hit them first.
Okay, can I roll to hit? D20 plus dex, right?
Yeah.
That is another 14. What is my dex? Plus 2? Plus 2. 16. Does that hit?
That's. So you're
Yeah.
hitting at the guy who's scared of them?
Yes, and can I use a bonus action to throw Mizon, or no?
You can just use another action. We're not in combat.
Oh, can I?
Yes. Wait for what happens after they see the first rat.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you throw him. Boink! Right at this guy's head, and he bounces off the head, and he lands in front of him. And this guy just loses it. He screams like a little girl. Oh my god, it's a rat! Ah! And everyone else is like, oh my god, what are you screaming about? And they're all focused on this rat now.
You scared the British out of them.
Can I do something then to help with this distraction?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Michael, the giant rat, stands up from being clonked on this guy's head. And as all eyes are on them, he spreads his arms out, he ducks his head low, and then he starts to dance to a kind of a chess type beat. A little bit something like.
Amazing. Cool.
So all these poachers are now completely concerned. And this man right here, he has stumbled off of the log. He is now standing right here. And he's like clutching, like he's like he's leaning back and his hands are close to his face and they're clenched up and he's like, ah! You know, he looks like a scared little damsel in distress. And this guy right here, he's cackling. This guy right here is just staring and this guy's just shaking.
Wait,
his
which
head
one's
and
cackling?
This one is cackling.
Okay. What about this guy and this guy? One staring.
This is miserable
His
rat!
head, and this one is just staring in disbelief.
Okay. To the one staring in disbelief, can I chuck Mizon?
Okay.
Wait a minute. He's a medium-sized creature still, right? Or is he small?
No, I turned into a diseased rat.
What is that?
I turned into a diseased rat, which is small. Pretty sure. Wait.
He's about the same
Double
size
check.
as I am,
What?
but he just looks sick.
Yeah,
Circle
same size as
four.
him.
You can. Bro.
Giant diseased rat. Giant
Okay,
diseased
chemical
rat.
warfare time. 18. So false 20, false 20.
That hits. False
Okay.
20, that hits.
I just
The
You
disease
wasted
need
all my
rat.
luck.
this, and this
whole
one actually
luck.
pushes this guy. This pushes this man off of the log. He's on his butt, and he is staring at the rat that is very diseased. And he blubbers his lip. He's like, that is a sick rat. Us a sick rat. We're being attacked by
Sick
rats.
rat.
And this guy, he just he just stares. He's just still shaking his head, and this guy is like absolutely losing it. He's still cackling.
That is a sick rat.
That's a sick rat. That's a sick rat.
It's a sick rat, bro.
Sick rat, bro.
So.
At Mizon's entrance, the dancing rat now adds a little bit of a song to his appearance to kind of invite him into this. And he, if you'll allow me, DM,
Very well.
and he starts to sing, "It's raining rats, hallelujah, it's raining rats, amen. I'm about to go out and get absolutely
Plague.
soaking wet."
Amazing.
So you're singing
Okay,
this
in
rat.
response. Wait, I guess he's squeaking out the tune.
Because they can't understand me, but you can. Because it was in Druidic too.
Alright, so Mizon does not pay attention to the dancing and instead just starts hissing violently at the man on the floor.
You do that.
That's an interaction.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's raining rats. Hallelujah.
Beautiful. This guy is just like, he hurriedly stands back up. He's like, Mike, this is a sick rat. This rat is sick. We're gonna get a disease. Oh, and the food. And we just put up the catch. And this guy is like, oh, shut up. I don't care. Let me eat my food. And this guy is still cackling, and this guy is still like shaking in his boots.
I kind of don't want to kill them anymore. They're funny.
Wait, which one's the unamused one?
The unamused one, the guy who's just eating his food?
Yeah, who's not being funny.
Oh no. It's this guy.
Wait,
The
okay,
guy next
bro,
to me, right?
Rage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead. Out of character discussion, could we maybe spare these guys and keep them alive? I think they're funny and I want them to appear in later adventures.
Okay.
We'll
Cat,
just maim them.
would you say... Would you say...
It's gonna be a Team Rocket.
Yeah, make them
Wait,
turn into
actually-
Team Rocket.
Oh my god.
Manx, we
Sure,
can choose to not
maybe.
fatally wound characters, right?
Yes, you can. That's the thing.
Yes, you
Can
can
we
attack
knock them
non-people.
unconscious? Like, if they reach 0, rather than killing them, can we knock them unconscious?
Yep. I sure hope you
Alright.
don't regret.
Basic.
Oh, that's
Okay.
So,
Rocket.
I want this to go your guys' way so badly.
I would like... So these two are just, like, currently scared with the rats. This guy's... Is he looking at one of them? Not paying attention?
No, he's laughing. He's laughing. That's his entire job. He laughs.
So he's not paying attention.
No.
I would like to run out of the... Or not run, but, like, walk out of the trees and swing down my maul onto this guy's head, trying to knock him unconscious.
Non-fatally, yes, non-fatally.
You have to hop across an entire campfire and another entire other dude.
Wait, no, this guy right here.
Oh, I thought you wanted to talk to this guy, the guy who was cackling.
No, this guy's not paying attention, so he won't, like, really... Like, his eyes are closed, probably laughing, right? He's going with his... laughing with his eyes closed, cackling.
Ah, so you won't see this. So he won't see this man get absolutely decimated.
Yep.
What you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay, sure. Roll for me.
at this time,
Do what you want to do.
might I suggest to the DM that this would be the time to roll initiative?
Oh, right, yeah, let's do that.
Yes, it is. You two roll initiative.
Wait, I have a question. Since I'm currently wild-shaped... Oh, no.
What happened? I rolled a 12, so I got another 14. What's with me? I
Okay,
keep rolling 14. Like, I end up getting 14 so many times.
Better than 11.
True, better than 11.
That's true.
But I got 14, so...
As I'm wild-shaped,
You know what,
do I
let's
use
just-
the rat's initiative?
Yep. You use your ratty rat dex.
Rat dex.
The
But
only
the
thing you
Pokedex
keep
was for
in
rats.
wild shape, you keep mental stats in wild shape. So your wisdom, your intelligence, and your charisma would stay the same, as well as your personality.
Wait, so if Charlie turned into a rat, that rat would have a charisma of 20?
No, Charlie doesn't have 20 charisma.
Oh, I thought Charlie did.
Oh no, you're thinking of the other one.
Oh, I had.
Oh.
I went back to. I didn't roll my stats. I went back to. A standard.
Standard thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Balance.
Standard
Balance,
stats. So he
balance.
only has an 18.
Balanced as all
Only.
things should be.
Ladies and gentlemen, only an 18 at level 4. Yes.
Wow.
That's a lot, you know. That's a lot.
Yeah, I know. Very happy
And
with it.
I have
would
16
also-
constitution, but like...
Do you
Um,
require the
Constitution.
dancing rat to roll initiative as well?
Does the dancing rat want to be a part of this initiative?
Well,
Can
Hmm?
Can I say something?
Sure.
I would say, wouldn't the dancing rat maybe get advantage on initiative? Because he's so dancing and distracting that the others are, like, caught off guard, so he would have advantage and move higher in the in initiative order, right?
Well, I mean... Okay, wait. My place, sorry.
You can talk.
Yeah. Open
I
discussion.
feel like that would give that would give them disadvantage instead of giving
Oh,
Michael
yeah, maybe.
advantage, right?
True.
I don't
Only
mind
it worked
getting
that
whatever
way.
number. Yep. But I'll roll for you, just in case I'm needed to do more distractions. Don't want to be outside the rules, after all.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I got a 5, and my dexterity is +2 as a giant rat. So I'm at 7.
Okay, let me look at this. A7. Okay. Yep, Rorog, you can go. But technically it is Myson's turn first, so.
Okay.
Alright then.
Let's just confirm what all the rolls were. Brorog got a 14, Myzon
Yep.
got a
16. 16.
And Mr. Michael got himself a 7. Kat, can we know what the bandits rolled?
Yes, I'm doing that right now. So one of them, hey, what is your dex, what is your dex modifier again, Ant?
Oh, normally it's 1, but as I am rat, it is 2.
Okay.
As I am rat, it is 2.
Yes, okay, so the first bandit rolled a 15. And with his +1, it would have been 16, but because he has a lower dexterity than Ant, that means he goes after. So he just gets his 15.
When does Walmart have steampunk shoes?
What?
I don't know.
That's it doesn't.
Someday I
Anyways,
want to see
Following
Walmart.
along, it's Mizon at 16, the Bandits at 16, and then Brorog at 14, and yours truly, Michael J. Rat, at 7.
Wait, all the bandits
Yes.
at once?
No. The 3 others have different ones as well.
Oh,
are you
One of
going
them rolled a. Yes, I'm giving them all unique ones. So, one of the bandits rolled himself a. Oh my god, I dropped something. 12 with his +1 is 13. The third one rolled an 11 with a +1, which is 12. And the last one rolled himself a nat 20.
If you guys
So-
want to add it to the initiative tracker so it's easier, just right-click them and click Add to Initiative. Then you can enter their initiative roll.
I'm not going to be doing that though, because I'm lazy.
Oh. Wait, can I add them to?
Understandable.
No, I can't add them to initiative tracker. Never mind.
Yeah, you're not DM.
Why did it zoom out so much?
Okay, for now, those keeping track, we've got Bandit at 20, Mizon at 16, and then a Bandit at 16, and then Brorog at 14, a Bandit at 13, a Bandit at 12, and a Rat at 7.
So I go
But
third,
because
right?
they are not aware. To be fair, technically,
Mhm.
the rat that goes before Brorog, not the rat, the man that goes before Brorog, and the bandit that goes before. I don't even know what they're called anymore. Dang it! The enemies that go before Mizon and Brorog are these two, so they are not doing anything right now. So they're not going to be doing any actions. So that means they can just go straight to Mizon and then Brorog.
Okay.
All right. So it is the Rat Zon's turn.
The rat zone.
All right then.
Oh no.
So the rat hisses violently and then just leaps onto the man's face and bites him.
Wow, this poor man.
Non-lethally, I should add.
Very
Non-lethal
well.
bite.
Non-lethal bite. Okay, good to know. Now roll to hit.
Actually, that's fine with it. Sure.
Does a 10 hit? I'm guessing not.
The 10 does not hit. You do land on his face, but at most you just
Alright.
like rub your face against his like eyebrow, and he kind of just like
It's not over
he
yet.
kind of like jerks his shoulders up, and he just kind of like stares at you, and he's like, "Ugh, mate, it's on my face."
It gets worse now. So as he says
Guy
that,
just repeat.
it gets worse.
Oh no, what are you gonna do?
Okay, here we go. I don't know if you read the reflavoring log that I put there, but I will now be using what's it called? Halo of Spores on this man. So as the rat is on its face, the rat's mouth opens wide, and you see mites and small skittering creatures pouring out of the rat's mouth and out of its fur onto the man and biting him.
We paused you there, okay?
Yeah.
Read the rules carefully about when you can
Pretty
use
sure, right?
Halo of Spores.
I double check.
Mhm.
Reaction.
Hmm?
Yeah, no, we started, he was already within 10 feet of me, right? So, doesn't it
Mhm.
count?
But they either move within 10 feet of you, or they start their turn.
Oh, so it needs to have its turn first, then.
Yes, you
What
can
you're
use your
saying.
reaction
Alright, then.
on his turn, which means you can go
Oh,
when
I
his
see.
turn comes around.
That makes
you can
more
use
sense.
your reaction before he does anything, though.
Alright then,
But
I guess
still
he
have
just,
to hit-
Mazon's just gonna be on his face. Mazon's just gonna be on his face.
Well,
Wait, can't you still bite him?
That's the end of my turn.
That,
No,
wait.
I tried the bite.
No.
Oh, okay.
First of all, DM, has the bandit he's currently face hugging taken their turn yet, and or not had a turn because of surprise round, and therefore we skipped his turn, kind of?
He has not had a turn yet.
Okay. In initiative order, I mean.
No, he's not.
Okay. Then, yeah, you're going to have to wait until his turn to do it. Sadly, if he was in initiative
Okay.
order before you, you could kind of see him. He skips his turn, kind of, because it's a surprise round. But, you know.
Okay,
So
for now then,
it's-
it's just rat on face.
So it's my turn now?
Not quite. So yeah, as this guy says this, he's like, Mate, there's a rat on my face. There's a rat on my face. There's a rat on my face. And this guy, he's just like, oh my god, shut up. And
Rats are cute though.
I don't think to this guy they are. It's a diseased rat. But anyways.
Oh well,
Disease
that's
rat.
his own fault.
It's also larger
So
than
this
a
guy
beaver.
over here.
Also larger than the beaver, yes, don't forget that.
Oh, it's the fuzzy bowling ball again.
The other
No,
one.
both of them
Yeah.
are over 2 feet tall.
Over?
Yeah, they're tall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's a toddler.
I don't like that.
Toddler
Okay.
sized rat.
Brat.
And so this guy over here,
Remind me again why you can't just throw it at the moon.
I'm not gonna answer that question. So this guy over here, he's still basically screaming, but he's like lost like any sound long ago, so he's just like mouthing screaming. And dude didn't like any of this. And he in a act of fear, he's very scared. He pulls out something to defend himself against this dangerous looking rat that is dancing at him. He pulls out a scimitar. He swipes it from his belt, and he's holding it in front of him very tightly, and his entire hand and the entire weapon is shaking. He's like, mate, keep it away from me. If you know what's good for you, keep it away from me. And that is his turn, so yes, it is your turn now, Borog. He's not doing
Okay.
anything else. He doesn't want.
So, I go, I'm behind this dude, right? I would like to do a couple things. One, I would like to... Let me see if this is strategic. Okay, so
You know,
two of
lethally at the
the
end of every
bandits are
attack.
preoccupied. Assuming bandits have 30 feet of movement, he could definitely reach me. Oh no, actually, yeah, no, he could reach me. He would be in 5 feet of me to attack, disregarding if he has a ranged weapon or not. So it doesn't really matter what I do. So I'm just gonna recklessly attack at this bandit right here. So I have advantage. I would like to use my Great Weapon Master Feat. So I take a -5 to my roll to hit, but gain a +10 damage if it does hit. And I would like to use my Maul. I am not raging, just regular base, so that's a... What is that? Oh wait, I forgot to update this. 1 second, give me a sec. This should be a +2/+2. So I have a -1 overall penalty to roll to hit. Does that sound right? That's what I have on my sheet.
Yeah,
Okay,
that sounds right.
let's hope I'm lucky. Come on. Okay, I rolled a 2, but I got advantage. Okay. Oh, what is this? A 19, 18. -1, 18.
And that hits.
Oh, okay.
So you're just gonna go up to him and smash the brain?
Oh no, non-lethally.
Non-lethally.
I almost
Smash his
had
brains
you.
non-lethally.
Okay.
What the
You do not
frog?
need to know what happened in this cold run.
You gotta keep them alive.
Why did
you
Squish
do
say
not
what the
need to-
frog?
Yeah.
Rage, we need to turn them into Team
So
Rocket. Don't
you-
let them die.
Oh wait, can I roll for damage now?
I almost
So-
had you.
So where's my D8?
Hmm?
Is this my D8? No, it's a D10. That's a D12. Where's my D8? D6. Okay, this is my D8. Oh wait, I forgot. It's a D6 damage. Why was I? Okay, I got my D6. 2d6 damage. So I roll a 4 and a 5. Plus 2 plus. Wait, what? What's it to damage?
It's just your strength modifier.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so just that should be a 4, 5, 9, 11, 21, 21 damage.
21 damage. Oh boy. Well, non-lethal, right?
Yep, non-lethal.
Non-lethal. Okay then. Well. Yeah, that knocks him out. You hit this guy on the back of his head.
And would you say
he's out like a
anyone
light
else? Would you say I would be able to reach
out.
this guy?
He's out.
As I moved only what is?
you...
Because it moved 5 feet in front of me, or like say 10 feet, right from back there. So 10 feet. Still have another 20 feet of movement, so that's within range. With my movement, right?
Is there a reason why?
So on your turn, when you score a oh wait, no, that's the wrong thing I'm reading.
Or reduce a target.
Oh yeah,
to
here.
0.
Reduce a creature to 0 hit points. You can make 1 melee weapon attack as a bonus action.
Is there a range to that?
No, not range. I'm asking because I still have movement left. So if I can like walk over them and bonk them too. Because I moved 10 feet in front to bonk this guy, then I have another.
No,
20
I'm
feet.
asking if there's a specific amount. I'm asking if there's a specific amount of movement you have to be within before you can make this attack.
No. Oh wait, let me check. I didn't write it down, but maybe. Great
You have to
weapon
be
master.
melee range, 5 feet.
Oh yeah, melee range. I thought you meant like I have to like do it like a charge or something. No, there isn't.
So he has to be within 5 feet of you to do the second
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah. Melee range.
Does that... My understanding, that means he has to be right there, not you move over to him to do the second attack.
But it's a bonus action, so I can do it after I move. Right?
I'm not... My understanding, again, it might just be my opinion, but that sounds like a... He's gotta be right there, not a I can
Wait,
move
so it
to
doesn't
the second
specifically say a range. On your turn, when you score a critical hit with a melee weapon, or reduce a creature to 0 hit points with 1, you can make 1 melee weapon attack as a bonus action. It doesn't say right away or anything.
Basically, this means that he gets an extra attack, which is a bonus action. And because of the way movement and actions work, he can take a movement in between his next action, which, even though it's a bonus action, that still counts as a bonus action. So, yes, he can break up his movement, and as long as he has the movement speed to get there, he can go 5 feet up to another target and use his bonus action to do this attack.
Then very well, yes, you can.
And reckless attack lasts until the start of my next turn. So, I still have reckless attack. So, can I roll to hit?
Okay.
I would like to Great Weapon Master again.
Now, there's a problem with that.
Oh, I can't? Okay.
Great Weapon Master was already used, and that's how
Okay.
you're able to use the bonus action. Now, does that continue into the bonus action or not is kind of up to the DM.
Okay, yeah, that's up to you. I would say that's kind of unfair, so maybe not. So this would just be a maul. Base
Rage
maul.
gave himself the own judgment, and I will not
'Cause-
fight the character judgment. So very well, it does not carry.
I rolled a 14, which is a +4, so another 18.
Oh crap, my
Hold up, y'all.
Okay.
See, so for the audience, would you read Great Weapon Master in full, please?
Yeah, okay. You have learned to put the weight of the weapon to your advantage, letting its momentum empower your strike. You gain the following benefits. On a turn, when you score a critical hit with a melee weapon, or reduce a creature to 0 hit points with 1, you can make a melee weapon attack as a bonus action. Before you make a melee attack with the heavy weapon that you're proficient with, you can choose to take a -5 penalty to the attack roll. If the attack hits, you add a +10 to the attack's damage.
So there's nothing really in the language that makes it clear or unclear that the Great Weapon Master also applies to the bonus attack. But you could argue that, well, since it is an attack, it is also the same kind of attack as what prompted Great Weapon Master.
Well, it's up to you guys, because I don't really think it's fair.
It'll be fine either way, and we've already ruled that you're doing a bonus attack, which is a attack. Now, does that mean
Okay,
it's a
what I
regular
think
attack,
is
or
this though. If I do take it and I do reduce a creature, I don't get another attack because bonus action is used.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, does that sound fair?
That's also a fair interpretation of the rules, as you like. Mm-hmm.
So I think if it does apply, I don't get another attack. 2 attacks and that's it.
And
You guys
then
agree?
we just see if the Dungeon Master will take that call or interpret one of her own, because she's completely able to do so.
Yep. One second, I'm gonna drink some water.
Also, you got anything to say while you're doing this? A free action to say something?
Brorog is going to be very silent as to not alert the others. The
You kinda
Duke.
just
Oh,
ran
hello,
out.
Duke. Welcome to the chat. And Manx, you guys want to give a rundown of what's happened so far? Well, Cat's away, because Duke just joined.
Mizon, you want to do that?
I can do one,
You're
but I'm gonna
muted.
drink some water, so give me a sec.
Just to be sure you're aware, Mizon and Kat, you're both muted if you're talking.
Mm-hmm. I'll just give the rundown. So,
Whoops.
Oh, there it goes.
do you want to give a rundown too, or should I just do it?
No. You go ahead.
Okay, so, me, and Brorog and Mizon we're heading to this druid or Brorog's old village, including the druid village, which is a bit away. Like it's nearby, but not that close. So on the way they meet a certain old friend of Brorog's, Michael J. Rat, or Michael Just a Rat. So England? What? We're in the forest. Anyways,
in England.
Very British druids. Okay. Oh, I don't get. Huh? Anyways, back to my explanation. So we meet Brolog's old friend. They go, hello, and then they look the trails and they go, and they find the trails and they found there's a clearing and there's like these creature with boots. That's all we know. So they look, they're like, oh, there's these 4 bandits, but they're pretty funny, so we should keep them alive.
Poachers.
Oh,
They are
poachers. Poachers, my bad. I keep thinking it's abandoned camp. I keep thinking it's abandoned.
Bandit.
Camp of bandits. There we go.
Bandits.
That's what I said.
You said bandits.
No, the last time I said it correctly.
Alright.
So I keep thinking it's a camp of bandits. For some reason. Bandits? Yeah. Band-aids. Anyways, we whacked them all, or I whacked one of them. These 2 turned into, or Michael J. Rat is a rat, sometimes. And then Mizon turned into a diseased rat, and I chucked them at the two on the left and right. And then now they're freaking out, and then I bonked one over the head, and he's unconscious now. And I'm about to bonk the other one over the head, but we need to discuss a ruling with Kat before I can do so.
Mm-hmm.
And about right to me.
Any questions?
Questions from the class?
So still England. No, they didn't have any knives. Or maybe they did, we just didn't check.
They do. They have scimitars. That's a knife, right?
No,
It's a long knife.
Are swords knives?
I mean, not Roman England. I mean, it could be. Okay, one second. I'm gonna get some a snack. Be right back.
Is it Duke talking? Because
Watch
Duke
this
is like a
elevator.
geography.
Boop.
I guess we wait.
Okay. What does Mizon think of the current situation as he's now a diseased rat trying to attack these bandit poachers?
Well, I guess in his mind, actually, give me a moment to think about that.
Mm-hmm. Brog has kind of shown that he's not killing them for some reason, though he's not expressed that in character. What does Mizon think of that?
He seems, he's somewhat confused, but he thinks that this whole quest thing is kind of repaying Brorog for supporting him back in the island. That's his reasoning right now. That's why he's following Brorog's lead. It's payment for Brorog helping back in the island.
Welcome back, Kat.
Welcome back to my life. I don't know what I'm saying welcome for.
So we were just trying to clarify on the ruling of Great Weapon Master. Does the -5 plus 10 damage apply to the bonus action? That's for you to decide.
Well, I could hear most of what you guys were saying, and part of the stuff I could hear was about that.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I heard when he read it all out, I'm going to rule, yes, it does.
Okay. So I believe he rolled another 18. And that would be -1 down to 17, if I recall correctly. Gonna have to wait for Rage to confirm that. But if he does that hit? You're still muted, Cat. Does that hit the bandit? Poacher? The bandit?
No, that's not a 17. I
Okay,
rolled a
what'd you get?
14 plus 4, so with the -5 it would be a 13.
Ah.
Lucky you, it still hits.
Wait, what? How low are these DCs? Or ACs?
They're just poachers.
These
They're like regular
ACDC.
dudes.
The ACGCs?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's this? A Red Hood from Temu has I'll take it. Oh, wait. Dude, did you see this cool shirt? Let me put my necklace away. Wait 1 second. So it's easier to see. Look at this cool shirt. Brorog,
You know,
in all his
I
glory.
wanna say this.
Yeah.
Okay, Rage, I have to tell you something bad.
Yeah.
I have to make a confession, sort of. The shirt, from afar, like at a glance, kind of reminds me of an NFT. No offense, just... I just... Yeah.
Michael
I
Jackson
take that as a
rap.
compliment. A naturally fine trade good.
Well, no, NFTs are not weren't good, weren't they? They were just like stupid images that people bought for absurdly large amounts of money.
Let's not get into this. Back to game. Rat.
Okay, I rolled a 4
Shenanigans.
and a 1, so 6 plus 2, so 8, plus another 10, so that's 18.
18 damage.
Okay, 18 damage. Okay, so you do what you did to the previous
Non-lethal,
one, right?
non-lethal damage.
Non-lethal damage. Okay, so you do what you did to the other one, right?
Huh? I bonk it non-lethally.
Lethally. Okay.
Non-lethally. I can't tell if you
Lethally.
said non before that because it cut out a bit, but I said non-lethally.
Yeah, non-lethally. Yeah. So you whack this guy in the side of the face, and he kind of just like, "Ugh!" and he's knocked out.
Ooh.
Okay.
Bro's gonna have a really bad concussion.
Got anything to say before you end your turn, Rage?
So at this point, I'm pretty sure that the other two noticed that two of their friends are bonked. They said, if you try anything, I will assure you, you'll end up far worse than any of these two. Because I have two rocks that
hope these
appear.
bandits speak Undercommon.
Oh, shoot. Okay. You start speaking like a 5-year-old person speaking common. I have bonked friends of yours on the head. And he pauses like for like a short period of time, but like a long pause. He's like, and I think you will have the same happen to you.
So this guy is like, he stopped laughing. He is now done laughing, and he just stares at you for a hot minute, which says, "Blimey, mate, you need grammar lessons, man. That was kind of funny. That was kind of funny. Can you keep them like that? I don't like those two. They're my best friends. They're my best mates, you know. But can they stay on the ground, unconscious for like the rest of this job? You know, I wouldn't hate that actually." And this guy over here, he just angrily says, "Oh, I might stop making deals with the people and the rats on a. What is even happening?" He tries pulling the rat off his face, but he can't really because it's not even his turn. He's like, "I can't see anything that's happening, so stop making deals with rats." This guy just like mouths up like he's mimicking him, but doesn't say anything.
Question. Two things actually. One, can I continue the conversation? And two, Duke said, Cat just confirmed my Roman England theory in 0.5 seconds. Not really a question, that was a statement, but can I continue speaking to them?
Well, that was 6 seconds of time has passed, so it's not exactly a full conversation you can have during battle.
Okay. Never mind, I'll do it next time then.
Okay. That means we go to the top of the round, DM. And the surprise round is now over.
Well, I suppose that is true. Oh, then that means the person with the highest is Maizon.
Right then, fight numero dos, I guess.
Rolled a hit.
Okay. Yep. Where's my dice? Oh, 5.
More cutely than before, you start rubbing your face against his nose. And this guy is slowly but surely becoming less and less concerned about you actually trying to attack him. And he's
DM,
slowly
then...
Yes.
Sorry. I was just going to say, can I use my Ratty Rat 7 that I didn't take to use the help action to give Maizon advantage?
Well...
Sorry, you cut out. Could you repeat that, please? Sorry.
How would you do so? How would you do so if you're so far away from him?
Okay, well, I'll use what movement speed I have as a giant rat, which is 30 feet. Is that enough to get up to him? Within 5 feet?
within 5 feet? Let me think here. Oh wait, I'm doing the wrong button. Let me measure here.
Okay, wait. I'll have to leave for a bit, guys. I might
No,
take maybe 10
it
minutes
is
right
not.
here. So,
Okay.
You guys just yep.
Duke said dead shot
No,
from
he is
Wish's back. Wait, what if I do this? Ha, I stumped you.
Wait, you cannot reach him from the speed.
Oh, I think Ant left for a bit.
I'm talking to Makes.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, you cut it out. Say again, please.
You can't reach him with your
He is
movement
40
speed.
feet away.
Oh, he's too far?
Too far.
Then I can't do that. Is there any other bandit that is within 30 feet of me?
Any other bandit that is within 30 feet of you?
Mhm.
Well, yes, there is. One who is exactly 15 feet.
Then I'll move up to him, just so, because Mizon's not back yet, so I'll use this time to move up to that bandit, and I'll use the help action to distract this one. And for that, can I get his attention by getting him to look at me?
Sure.
Okay. As he does so, Michael again kind of puts his hands on his belly and he starts rubbing and gesturing with his hips and he sings, "They call me Mr. Bombastic, Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Romance." And that's my distraction.
It instantly works, and this man is enthralled. He's like, "Oh my god, mate! Look! The rat is dancing. I like this rat. This rat can stay. This rat can stay. This rat's all right, mate. This rat's all right. Hey, he's all right." The man seems very chill, or does not seem worried about a thing.
I'll
Okay.
end my turn with that. And since Mizon's not back, and that miss then kind of has to go through. But just to clarify something, DM, while we have the time until Mizon returns and unmutes. So, Bandit with the 20 initiative, he's gone now?
Yep, he was the first one rage hit.
Wait. I want to defend myself. Red Robin doesn't have a mask. Like, he doesn't have a helmet
As
type
he
mask.
feels.
That's Red Hood. The red. Wait, actually, some versions have like a cowl type thing, but that's not red. It's a black cowl, so it doesn't really work. Ultraman's blue, isn't he? Or am I thinking of a different guy?
So I'm just clarifying of the
Oh.
bandits that are.
He's
Which
silver.
ones with the initiative are on the ground now? Is it 20 and which?
It's 21 and 15. Did I cut out?
Sorry, my connection's really
I
bad.
don't think
I didn't catch that. Could you repeat again? Sorry.
21
it's
and
21
15.
and 15. I don't think you
Alright.
had that one either,
I
mate.
searched up Ultraman and he's silver, not red.
Let me just reset. I think it's my connection's down.
This
Sorry
doesn't-
about that.
Power Rangers have the mouthpiece thing. Alright. 20 and 15. The one with 20 and 15 initiative are knocked down now. Can you hear us?
20 and 15. I don't think I can hear us, mate.
You said 15.
And 20. 20 and
20.
15.
So that means the only bandits left are 16 and 12, if I have that correct.
No, it is 13 and 12.
Oh, so I go before
My
both of them. But
Just trying to.
should we wait? We're waiting for Ant to come back because it's his turn right now, right? Okay. Well, actually, this isn't a knockoff of those. Let me show you what it's a knockoff of. This milk carton box mask I made.
Nice.
This is what it was based on. So, this mask was one, it was too small, it didn't fit my head. Two, the eyes weren't like lined up correctly. They were too wide apart so I couldn't see. So, Iron Man from YouTube Mech Store. Arkham Knight from TikTok Shop. Seriously? Well, also, I didn't fix the breathing problem, as you can see. Huh?
Rage cannot stop catching strays.
Wait, actually, I can make this like a shoulder plate thing. Like, maybe it's like the skull of an enemy. You know?
I am returned. What happened?
I'm wearing the
I
skull
am
of my
returned.
enemy on my oh, shoot, I dropped that.
You killed one of them?
He
No, I dropped,
dropped
my
the
old
skull of
mask.
his enemy.
Oh.
Okay, what happened here is that our dear Michael Rat, he distracted the other. He couldn't reach you, so he distracted the other guy. So someone has advantage on that guy, but you still missed. So you rub your face against this guy, and he now does not think that you are actually trying to kill him. He thinks you're just trying to get some love. So he just like he gently like, hi mate, there, little thing. He's doing his best here. He does not know anything that's happening.
Poor guy.
Poor guy.
Not really, he's a poacher, but like...
No.
Well, who knows? Maybe he's been saying things that may turn the tables on if he's really that poor of a guy or not. Anyways,
Alright, whose turn is it?
it's Brorog's.
Oh.
Okay, before I take my turn, War Machine from Deviant Commissions has fallen.
What?
Oh, Duke has been, like saying off-brand things about the mask and that other mask. So,
Been roasting him.
yeah. Anyways, I would like to non-lethally bonk this guy. Well, how far is that? Wait, 1 second. 20 feet. Oh wait, no, that's 20 feet. And then this guy, I don't think I'll be able to reach. Yeah, most definitely not. Okay. So 20 feet, I'll take that. Watcha. And I would like to
Ciao.
bonk him. And I get advantage because of the help action, right? And advantage doesn't stack, right?
Nope.
Nope, not.
So I'll just take that. I won't recklessly attack. So that puts me in less danger as well. So roll a d20 plus 4 minus 2. I rolled a 2. Good thing I have advantage. 13. I rolled a 12. Or no, I rolled a 13. I got a 12.
Got 12, eh?
Yeah.
Well,
That
let me
misses.
see here. Let me see here.
Okay, guys,
I'm gonna make a
if
bet
this
here.
misses, then we know that. Oh, it hits.
It hits.
Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, so here's the thing. I was gonna say if this misses, we know their AC is 13. Because I met it last time, I beat it. This time, I don't know. Maybe it's 11 for all we know.
So I've just been... Wait, what did I get? I got 8 and then something.
Wait, what's the highest roll you've gotten, like, against these guys?
I think it was 10.
A 10. So, okay, so it has to be from, it has to be 11? Oh, it has to be 11.
Detective
He didn't
work,
hit with that
yay.
11.
No, but he had
With
a
that
10.
11,
He got a 10.
His
Oh,
modifier
meet it,
was
you
like
beat it.
11,
Meet
I
it, you
thought,
beat
right?
it. So it's 12. It's 12. Their AC is 12.
Maybe,
Perhaps.
who knows? Maybe I'm lying to you. Maybe it's actually 18 and I'm just being really nice.
Oh.
Anyways,
Maybe they have different AC.
5. So that's a 12, a 22.
a 22 damage. That's crazy. Well,
Non-lethal damage. Non-lethal
let me
damage.
see.
Thank you.
Of course. But I'm sorry, guys. This guy doesn't immediately pass out. He has a job. So hold on. Something happened to the map. What the heck is happening? Hold on.
The map looks fine to me.
Okay.
Then on that note, can we do
I'm
a
fine.
time check, Rage?
Oh, we actually only have 17 minutes left. So say 15 minutes for the raid, everything all at the end note, everything.
Okay.
So 15 minutes?
Not bad, because...
So I'm
We're about to
assuming
have
this
some
will
fun.
turn into more
So
of
as
a...
you whack the
Continue, my bad.
yeah, probably. Maybe. So, as you whack this guy in the chest, he stumbles back and he coughs. And he's feeling lightheaded. He's feeling dizzy. He can't do much. And he doesn't know what to do. But he does know one thing he will do. And with this, he stumbles back. Further back. And then he bangs into the cage. And you can hear a snarl from inside. And with his last conscious breath, he unlocks it.
Ooh.
So, the medium-sized cage opens. And heavy paws can be sounded from inside.
Oh,
But it's not its turn. So you're not going to know what it is yet. And this guy is unconscious. Oh,
Okay,
and
okay,
by the way, it is now this guy's turn.
Okay, never mind.
Did he
I was
have
gonna
any
add something, but
last
then never mind. It doesn't even matter anyways.
Oh, don't worry. You're going to get to task it eventually.
Wait,
Did
how do you know my
advance
question?
anything? Go ahead, Ann.
He said he disconnected, right?
Yeah, I disconnected from the map. So whose turn is it?
It is your...
We
oh
are
no, it's the
watching a
bandit that you're
kind of
attacking
stagger
turn.
over to a cage and then open it as he's
Yeah, I got
slowly
that part.
losing consciousness. Okay. I asked Kat if he said anything while he was doing this, or did he just fall over?
And with this, he says, "Let's see her gratitude for the rescue." And he passes out.
Also, Cat, I'm not saying do this. I'm just conveying what the chat is saying, and I'm still catching strays. Cat, do not, with the not in all caps. I dropped the cup. Be nice to Ultron from Amazon Secon. Oh no, he almost got me with the suck on D's. But a suck on does. But he didn't.
Wow.
You almost lost it.
He almost did.
Hey, well, Ant, it is your lucky day to use that ability because it is now the Band-Aid's turn, and he's about to try to pull you off, but because of your reaction...
Wait, so he is a
I think you can do
bandit.
it before. Right?
Poacher. They are
I was
poachers.
right. It was a bandit.
Okay. These are bandit poachers, so they're poachers.
Yeah,
Poachers.
I call them
Never
bandits
said you can
because
just be one.
it's a bandit poacher. I'm calling them bandits because that's the
Stop block.
yeah, this is stat block.
Alright, so I can take my reaction. I take a reaction after they take their action, right? Just
Nope,
confirm
you
it.
can go first with your reaction as soon as his turn starts.
Alright then, I will do as I explained earlier. The rat opens its mouth, and then bugs start spilling out of the rat's mouth onto the guy's face and biting him.
Hey,
Very fun time.
so this
So now he has to make
Okay.
a DC, what is it? A DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Typical of Hooded Invincible from Super 1. I don't know what that is. Is that from Invincible Season 3? Because I haven't watched it yet.
Why?
my man, he rolled a 4. Bro did not pass this check.
Yay. Okay, bugs spill on his face and give him the bitey bite. That is 1d4 necrotic damage. Not much, but I like the flavor. 1.
Damage?
Yes. 1 damage.
1 damage. 1 damage. Okay,
I
guys.
assume he'll be
1
scared
damage.
though.
Yeah, probably. So this man, he kind of goes, "Oh!" And now he is definitely not happy. Like, he was gonna be nice before, but now he's just kind of scared. He's like, I thought you wanted affection or something. No, don't spray me with bugs. Oh yes, I'll get off of me. And he's like swatting away at whatever he can, like it's bugs. And since it is his turn, he is going to try to take you off of his face, which. Would that be a grapple check? I'm not sure.
Okay.
No,
well,
it'd be a
technically-
strength check, right?
Technically speaking, Mizon never rolled a grapple check, so that was just more for flavor. So you don't have to roll a grapple check. So you can just, do normal what you're gonna do.
Okay. So he yanks you off of his face, and he is going to try to, to be fair, this guy doesn't fully want to hit you. He doesn't want to hurt the rat. Okay, he's not.
Oh, what a kind guy.
Him and his crew, they're not necessarily violent, They're kind of just funny, and one of them was just scared. So this guy, he kind of just slowly takes out his scimitar, and he's like, I'm warning you, mate. I don't want to hurt you. And as the other guy opens the cage, he looks up and he's like, I really don't want to hurt you now. But now I don't know if I should. Or if I should, but I don't know. And he takes 1 step back.
Now here's the problem. Mizon could do an attack of opportunity if he had a reaction to take it, but he used his reaction
but
on
I
his
used it up.
So technically the bandit can keep going. The Bocher.
For that redemption, give me a second.
He's not going to. But that means technically it is Michael Rat's turn.
Let me just ask, make sure. Are you sure you don't want to take distance? And maybe pull out another weapon?
You know what? Fine. This guy's gonna move back further. He's now good, 20 feet away. Now, Michael Rat, want to do anything?
Well, I'm gonna say you can, since he didn't attack with that Schmichter, if you want him to have not drawn it, and maybe he could use his free action to draw another weapon, or ready an action with that weapon. Say if anybody comes near him.
Oh boy. Very well. He has a ready action. Ready. Or someone gets
What's he
within
readying?
10 feet of him. He's just readying maybe a second weapon. I'm not sure how much I have to tell you guys, because...
Well, they can
Usually
see
he's
him.
ready
Just
to
say, yeah, he could reach to his belt or something, I guess.
Yeah, he reaches to behind, kind of to the side and a little bit behind, and you can see it's a, that's a familiar shape. Where have you seen this before? Maybe from, maybe someone with a spider agent? No, maybe, you might have seen him.
Okay, I see. Yeah, they were talking about shooting earlier, so this is pretty obvious. Alright then. Carry
Yeah.
on.
Maybe.
Okay.
So, Michael Rat, Mikey.
Now, how far am I pretty much from... Okay, I have 30 feet of movement. Who can I realistically reach in this arrangement?
Down or up?
Well, I mean, who's within range of me? Are they both in range?
Mizon is in range, and Brorug's in range.
Okay, so I'm going to move over to Brorog. And, can't really do much else at this time. So I'm going to just get within 5 feet of Brorog and use an entirely pointless help action that does nothing but inspire Brorog a little bit because we're fighting together and it's the first time in a long time. So is Brorog going to look down and see what he's doing?
Yeah.
Okay. As he does, he puts up his hands like he wants to do a double-handed high five, but he also notices that you kind of got weapons in your hand, so he doesn't really expect you to. But he does say, "I am the big rat who makes all of the rules."
Let's see what type of trouble.
Until he his rat ears catch the large paws coming from the cage, and his head pauses, freezing, and then slowly turns in that direction. And he knows what this is, but since he only has 6 seconds and he already said that, he looks at Brorog and his arms drop to his side and he says, "It's miserable rat."
Okay, in response, I would like to do, wait, not in response, but I would like to do something in response, then respond to chat for a second. 1, I still have my metal arm, right, with that's, like, pretty big, right? For the two-handed high five, can I just, like, spread 2 fingers apart and, like, high five it like that?
Yeah.
And also, Squish. I also listen to music when I sleep, and it's on, random. It's on shuffle. So sometimes I also fall asleep, but I don't listen to death metal, so I listen to, like, some random thing will play. Also, Tamale, why did you make me do so much in the last 5 minutes of the stream?
As this happens, it's top of initiative. If you don't have anything else you want to do, thanks.
I'd like to know what's coming out of that cage, I guess.
This thing has the higher initiative than everyone else, so it does go first.
Wait, would you like to start
sorry.
the entire combat next time? Because we'll get cut off if we start now.
Oh, well...
No,
no,
no review.
They're gonna introduce...
Oh. Yeah,
introduce
just,
the
we're
thingy.
gonna review we're gonna reveal it. We're gonna
Oh,
reveal
okay.
and then we expect. So I'm sorry, guys, but this man, suddenly, you can see blood bubble from this fawn poacher's mouth. And a paw steps from the cage, digging its claws into the man's chest. Dark, ashen fur shakes as a snarling dog head appears. Saliva drips from above the head as a second head appears, and the hound moves out of the cage fully. A thick mane of fur runs down the 2-headed beast. And by the way, I'll just make it visible, so, you know. Boom. Anyways. Its eyes wild and furious as it stares at the dying poacher beneath it. And as its long claws stab deeper into the poacher's torso, its tail wags slowly, and it crushes the man's chest in. One head bends down to sniff and bite the man's head, the other flicking its ears as it begins to growl lowly, like grinding rocks, causing the other to look over, effectively ripping the man's skin off his head. This man is definitely dead.
I have anything to say about it.
You are now in combat, but you may see if you know this beast.
Okay, let me look at this creature. What in the world is this thing? Oh, that's a hyena mixed with another hyena.
Another hyena.
It's up to you guys if you want to take a moment. If you guys have the moment, you can try rolling and see what it is. But I would recommend waiting till
No, let's wait. Let's wait till next time.
Yeah.
Tamale, you realize I can't breathe in this. Or no, this time it was a squish. I can't breathe in this. Doing jumping jacks is not good.
Oh, that's why you're panting.
Can I get the last word of the session for
Yeah,
Michael?
go ahead. Yeah.
He sees what that is and looks at Brorog one more time and he says, "Oh boy." And that's it.
Okay. Tamale, to answer your question, because it's funny, but I don't like them. This also, wait. You just joined the chat. Join the stream, right? Brorog shirt. The Brorog shirt, you know, has some golden soap in the background. Got his maul right there. Brand new mask design right there. Pretty cool armor, if I do say so myself. So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's
to
it for
end off this session. We have had a wonderful game, but we'll see you next week, hopefully.
Yes, thank you for DMing, Kat. Thank you for playing Michael J. Ratmanx.
Yeah, thank you, fellas.
Thank you guys.
If you guys
for
want to
playing.
join, if you guys would like to join the stream, I'm gonna raid out. So, for those in chat, if you guys want to watch this next time, it should be playing. We should be live next week. If not, we'll probably be doing some art, and you can make me suffer with the exercise channel point redemptions. But we're gonna raid out. We're gonna raid Circle, who raided us at actually the beginning of the stream. So, everyone, join the raid. We're gonna go, and yeah, thanks for watching. Everyone have a good day, night, evening, whatever it is for you. Bye.
Bye.